Hello! Welcome one and all. How are we doing today? How are we doing today? I always feel like I sit up really high. I'm like really high up at my chair. Or the camera's moved. I don't know. Like I need to be like this low. I don't know. This is too low. This feels too low to me. I don't know. That's where I should be. I don't know. I feel like as I drive, when my legs are up, yeah, I pop down a little bit. There we go. There we go. We were just a little bit too high up. We're okay now. We're okay now. Welcome in, everybody, this morning. How are we all doing? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone into the stream. If you're watching right now, do say hello. I'll give you a cheeky little shout out. Let's just make sure we are running on all cylinders, and I think we are. No, we're not. We're not. I forgot to punch in my different TikTok stream key. Hang on. Right. What? Right. Okay, listen, okay. I've been away for 2 weeks. We're bound to be a little bit rusty. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, copy that in there. Boom. Save. Okay. Now go live. And there we go. Okay, we've got it. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Thank you very much to Johan Joestar. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. How are we all doing today? You can see everybody in each different chat. YouTube can see Twitch, and Twitch can see YouTube, and TikTok can see nobody, and nobody can see Kick either. But nonetheless, you're all there. It's good to have you in, and I'm going to shout out every single one of you in the chat right now. Welcome in to Andrew Lloyd. We've got ZK Plays, Totonelli, Harold Brooks, Esky, Racecar, welcome in. Welcome in, Rob's Boy, Thomas Stevenson. Hey, if I don't say anything, I'm at a family gathering. I want to watch the stream, but busy, get some to type back because I got the phone, no volume. That's okay, Thomas. Good to have you here nonetheless. Shannon Bullock, welcome in. Krabby Patty, welcome in. Andrew Lincoln. And that is YouTube. Over on Twitch, we've got Atomic Sniper. We've got XXF1. Did say first, but Atomic Sniper was in there before we were even live at 9:38. Which I'm just saying, that is crazy business, Atomic Sniper. Absolutely crazy. But I love the eagerness. Welcome in the One Balkan Gamer. Meg274, Arsenal. Ollie Bollert. DR3 Jack, welcome into the stream. And then we've also got the Dons. We've got Maz is Big. We've got Rosboy over on Twitch as well. Steve from Latvia. We've got Travis Dunning. TDR, welcome into you too. Over on TikTok, we've got Kieran who says hello as well. And on YouTube, has anybody said anything since I last shouted out? No. You're all the same people. So, nonetheless, good to have you all here. What are we doing today then, chat? Well, it's just pretty much simple. As usual. Forever TPS, welcome in. We are doing our career mode. We've got 2 races today. Yesterday was a little bit shorter. I didn't want to do it shorter, but we had to because I need to go pick up a car, which we did. So, that is all done. But today is a mighty mammoth stream, okay? Because not only do we have career mode in the morning, we'll be doing 4 hours of career mode, 3 to 4 hours, somewhere around that. Not only have we got that going on today, but we have also got a brand new series in Creator Series iRacing, which is happening tonight around Classic Monza in Lotus 79s. So that is very, very exciting. I don't know what to expect in that. It could be really, really sweaty, or it could be absolute chaos. I do not know. But very excited nonetheless to get started on iRacing. I love driving on iRacing. F125 has kind of taken over my life in the last month or so because you guys have just been so amazing with all the support on the series. But good Jeremy Clarkson impression. Tonight, I wear a t-shirt. Tiamat Marduk pushes someone into a wall. And Alex Gillen says I was there. I'll see you in iRacing then. I woke up too early, clearly. No. Listen, Rob's boy. We got. We'll have a stream to get into first. All right, I've said hi, Taden, my daily thing. Gotta go, guys. Well, what do you mean, Travis? Where are you going? Why are you not here? Thank you very much to Imtiaz. I can see you liking the live stream. Thank you very much for liking the live stream over on TikTok. I can't wait for 10 DNFs. It's going to be crazy. I don't think DNFs are on. I think quick repairs are on. I don't know, though. We're going to find out later. But that is going to be at 6 p.m. UK time tonight. So we're going to be doing that later on tonight. Later than Creative Series. The race will get started around 7 p.m. UK time. I'll be live from 7 p.m. my time. And yeah, I think the race is after an hour, I think. Something like that, quality, etc. I think there's an hour of practice. So we'll be jumping into that and just chilling for the first hour. But today, nonetheless, in how many hours is 6 p.m. UK time? Well, right now it's 9 a.m. UK time. So, if we do the maths, it is 9 hours. 9 hours. In 9 hours, I'll be live again. In 9 hours, I will be live again for that. You think Max is going to Merc? Yes, I do. Imtiaz. Yes, I do. Right, so yeah, anyway, today, we're going to be doing career mode. We've got Monaco, we've got Spain. Hopefully, we have no engine failures this time around, and we can keep it nice and clean and have some really good racing. Monaco is a great opportunity for me to secure some really decent points in this championship. Because if we have a look right now, I'm 29 points off of the top of the championship, which, of course, it's not where we want to be, chat, okay? We've done 2 seasons where we haven't fought for the championship. So it's about time we fought for the championship, okay? I mean, to be fair, last season we did fight for the championship, okay? We did. We missed out by 1 point. But this year I'm going for it, okay? Especially after that engine failure. Demon has been unlocked. Hello, this is YouTube support. Your account has been hacked. Oh no, Radiant Penguin. I don't think YouTube support would be called Radiant Penguin. I'll be honest with you. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But Radiant Penguin, can you stop spamming? Because we will just block you. Right. Without any further ado then, let's get into Monaco in the career mode and have a look. 1 a.m. stream time, how good? I mean, if we listen to Robsboy, what time is it for you when you're watching? I'm calling it now. I'm falling asleep watching his stream again, and I'll wake up watching Fabio. Is that what happens from all the raids? It just goes through from me to Tom to Fabio. Then maybe it'll be back to me tonight, because I'll be live again tonight from 6 p.m. UK time. So maybe once again you'll come back to me. Right, so let's have a look at what failed. We put on a brand new engine component for the MGU-H and it went kaput. So not really ideal on that one. I think as it's Monaco, I don't mind using older engine parts. I won't use the 62% ICE just because, yeah, I don't really want to. But anything below 50% I will use. So that's all fine. Gearbox. I mean, we have enough gearboxes. I mean, if there's any of the worry of running out of gearboxes, I don't think that's possible when there is literally 24 gearboxes in the car. Like, why is there 24 gearboxes? That's crazy. So we just run number 2. That's fine. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Tyson. Who's Tyson? Gian, thank you very much for joining into the stream. Hello, hello, hello. What time is it for everybody where they are? I can see a few people saying what time it is right now. What time is it for everybody where they are right now? Positive side says it's 4 p.m. Robsboy, of course, says it's 4 a.m. I don't think I hit a lot of... I think I hit a few UKers, but not too many. The UK has kind of come in race 2. 9:15 for Velix there in the UK. Bahrain, 11 a.m. Gian, 11. We've got Batman saying 10 p.m. ZK say 12 p.m. Dimmy, Romania, 11 a.m. Maz is 4:15 p.m. currently. Ollie Boulder says 10:15. Gian, 11:14. Carl, 10:14. Oh, I've lost some Pokemon sleeves. It's probably on my desk. Why are they down here? They're all over the floor now. 4 p.m. in the Philippines. Okay, okay. So we are worldwide today. We are worldwide this morning as we're just starting up. So this is how the championship is looking. George Russell, 3 points ahead of me, but Charles Leclerc has a whopping lead. So we're going to need to change that at his home Grand Prix and humble him. We need to humble him, chat. We need to humble him. As I said, we're going to work on the chassis for the car because it's really underdeveloped. No upgrades can go on the car right now, but the chassis is what we are going to focus on. Goals. 4 sessions without damaging the car. We don't need to rush, so we can do practice this time around. And we're going to do a normal qualifying session. Hello, Demetrius. Welcome in. Jaden, Hayden. We'll get there in the end. Try one more time, Bash. One more time. Do you think I should start a My Team career mode and use it instead of a driver career mode? It's up to you. If you enjoy the My Team and you enjoy not driving as yourself and driving as two current drivers or icons or F2 drivers, then that's fine. Then do that. I want to drive as myself, so that's why I do driver career. I'm just going to go for that one. Hopefully I do that one. That should be fine. And we will do that one. And we will do that one. Okay. Okay. Cool. Right. I think, without any further ado, chat, let's get into the Monaco Grand Prix. I do have... What do I have here? I have an unread message. What is this? Fan tokens. Let's go. And what's this? Oh! Give me that cash. There we go. That doesn't help me anything in career mode, but I'll take it. Is there a new... When's the new podium pass? I want to unlock more helmets. When is the new podium pass, chat? Good morning, beautiful man. Good morning, Just a Little Toxic. How are you doing? I wonder if the next F1 game will add pit starts. Sometimes you do get them. It is a glitch, but sometimes you do get them. I'm still going strong on F1 22. Oh, that is a painful game. I don't know how you're still going strong on F1 22, because that is a painful, painful game. Right. Let's add back on full qualifying. What do we prefer, chat? Do we prefer the full qualifying or the short qualifying? What do we prefer? 1 in the chat if you want to see short qualifying. 2 in the chat if you want to see long qualifying. 1 in the chat if you want to see just one session. 2 in the chat if you want to see Q1, Q2, and Q3. Vote now. 1 for short. 2 for long. 3 for one shot. I don't think anyone wants to see one shot. I come to do my goals, then back to Twitch. Well done, Dr. Toasty. Thank you very much for the gift. You absolute legend. Okay, there's a lot of 2s. Looks like it's full. It is. We'll keep it at 50% race, so we won't change that. Weather report is dry. So that is all good on our end. And without any further ado, let's quickly look at the R&D progress of teams. Where are we? Alpine, still number 1. If Tom Biener is watching, he's going to be loving this career mode because Alpine, they are number 1. Then Scuderia, Ferrari are third now as Apex GP. I mean, Ferrari, Williams, Mercedes, all very, very close. Red Bull's in there as well. And then you've got Aston Martin, McLaren a little bit off, but not too much. Haas, Kick Sauber, and RB aren't even on the chart. They're not even on the chart. And they're just having stinker after stinker. We were fairly consistent. Imola was just a bit of a flash in the pan where we sadly had some issues, chat. We had some issues. But we're back now. We've solved the issues and hopefully no more engine issues. No more engine issues. Thank you very much for the follow, yawning emoji. If you are new around here, chat, do hit that follow button. We are live across 4 platforms. Yo, in which situation does that help? What do you mean? What did you mean by that? I don't know what your message was referring to. 12 recklessness. What did you mean by that? RB, yeah, RB pretty much have been demoted to F2. But yeah, we are live across 5 platforms, 2 streams on YouTube, horizontal and vertical. We've got a stream on TikTok, Twitch, and Kick. So if you want to watch on whatever platform you want to watch on, search Hayden Gullis on that platform. However, I read every single chat, so you don't have to go anywhere. But of course, do hit the follow button on whatever platform you are watching on. It means you never have to miss a live stream, and we are live 5 days a week. We've got another live stream later on this evening where we're taking on iRacing in Creator Series for the first time. So that is very, very exciting. You should do Formula 2. Imagine we got demoted. Could you imagine? Hayden Gullis gets demoted. We have such a bad season. We go down to Formula 2. Let's load. Yes, I am on Kick. Even though there's only 2 people watching on Kick, it's 2 more people. Wings 50-50. I think that's fine. That's kind of what you want to be. Is the pressures okay though? Are those pressures all right? Let's have a look. Let's have a quick little look. Where are you, Monaco? Let's have a look. No, they are. They are all right. Okay. Okay, if that's what they want. That's what they want. Hey, one full race, please. 100% length. Maybe. Monaco is a P1 if you don't hit the wall. It's never ever that simple, chat. It's never ever that simple. But let's do our track climatization. Let's get into it, chat. Let's get into it. Remember when that guy brake checked you? What, in Crazy Series? Hey, I don't think it was too much of a brake check, to be fair. He did brake early, and it was unfortunate. It wasn't something that I liked. How long is he? It's going to be about an hour and 40 minutes, I think. I think it's going to be a normal F1 race length. But yeah, he got ahead. And then he braked 50 meters early. Like, it's not really ideal if you're going to get ahead of someone and you're trying to work together. Don't brake 50 meters early because it just shafts the person behind. So, I wasn't happy. He didn't necessarily do anything wrong. I'm the driver behind. I should also react to that. But I don't think anyone else could really expect a driver who is clearly faster in that moment to then brake 50 meters earlier. Or about, it was actually more than that. It was about 70. And I watched his lap before when he was in DRS of me. He was braking at about just after 100 as well. So he definitely braked early. It wasn't like that was his usual braking point and I just got caught out by it. He just braked early for whatever reason. I don't know. Even with DRS. So I can't really say like overspeed. Oh well, it is what it is. But the strategy in that race was an L anyway from me. I love this track. I love Monaco. Even if I hit the wall like that. Even if I hit the wall like that. Check clips after stream. Okay, we'll do. Who do you think is the most underrated on the Crazy Series grid? Most underrated? I don't know. What do you think, chat? What do you think? Make some suggestions. I'm driving Monaco at the moment. My brain is a bit blank. Are we talking like driver or content that they make? What are we talking? Are we talking like most underrated driver in terms of performances, or in terms of like the content that they make? They deserve a lot more followers for what they do. What are we talking? Driver. See, look, that's why you lot are a bunch of sweaty. Performance. You only care about performances. Go watch esports. Who's the most underrated? I wouldn't say Adam is underrated. He's definitely got better now that he plays the game a lot more. But the consistency still isn't there. And like, yeah, he got P4 at the weekend, great result, and he did beat the likes of Safso and Ben. But there were also a lot of people missing. You know, it's the same reason why I got a podium back in Season 3. There were a lot of people missing. I still had to beat the likes of Michi Hoyer, exactly. Guats, again, very, very fast driver. But the consistency just isn't there. And that's what Crazy Series is all about, really, when it comes to performance. It's not about who is the fastest. It's more about how fast you are, whilst also being consistent. You get what I mean? Like, it used to be fully about consistency. Now it's about both. Like, I used to get good results back in the early Crazy Series days. Basically because I would just be able to keep it consistent. Drivers would crash, make errors. In a 100% race, I'd do a lot more 100% races, so I was pretty good. GB, or is he fairly rated? I feel like a lot of drivers are fairly rated. I feel like I'm underrated, to be honest. I feel like I'm overhated. No, maybe not underrated, overhated. I get a lot of stick of people saying I'm a dirty driver, etc. When, you know, I've got 2 cleanest driver awards this season. I don't think I've been caught up in a single crash this season. So, I've made some banging moves. Every race I've done, I've featured in overtakes of the week. So I'm putting my name in there. Maybe not for performances, but I think a lot of people just think that I don't deserve a spot and I'm terrible. Whereas I feel like I'm a solid P10 driver. I'm a solid P10 driver. Get out of the way, Alex Albon! What are you doing, you domehead? Yeah, I'm a solid P10 driver. I'm not saying that I'm lighting the world a lie and I deserve to be on the podium and I'm that good of a driver. Not at all. But I think a lot of people expect me to be the worst driver and don't deserve a spot. No, that was me. That was me. That was an accident. I mean, I was in quali. Listen, okay, I was in quali. Quali doesn't matter. A lot of people do get irate about things that go on in qualifying, but I think Creative Series has been won from pole 20 times. 20 times has been won from pole. 20 to 25, something like that. So quality really doesn't matter. I tried to get out of the way, didn't do a very good job. He killed Lolly in the race after that. Oh, well, Adam killed Lolly. Nah, I feel like Lolly just murders himself all the time. I feel like there's a curse in Creator Series. Anybody who is my teammate has a terrible season. Ricky, last year, I thought he was going to be good. Terrible season. Lolly's having a bad season. I think I had Safso before that. He disconnected every single race that we were together and had a lot of internet issues. So I just think that there is a curse over my teammates' heads. So, chat, who should be my teammate next season? Who should we curse next season? Who should be Gillen? Yeah, I think me and Gillen should teammate together. I wanted to be Gillen's teammate this season. I asked for Gillen. I didn't get Gillen. I got Lolly instead. I wanted Gillen. I thought it would be funny after our drama from last season. Where he'd mug me off and say that I was like a 2 rating. So I'd show him exactly how a 2 rating would drive. You leave Devon Butler alone. If me and Adam were teammates, we would be last in the Constructors' Championship, alright? Me and Adam both need a driver to carry us. We can score some decent points, as Adam... Right, that was annoying me. As Adam has shown, of course, in Miami, and I've got some decent results across the season. Some consistent sort of P10s. I think my highest is P8 in a very stacked Austrian Grand Prix grid. I think had I raced in Miami, I think I would have scored a top 6 for sure. I think I would have got a top 6. Who knows what else I could have got, but I think maybe a top 6 was on in Miami. I was kind of like glad that I didn't drive because Miami sucks. You should 2-player career with Tom. Tom already does 2-player with Ben, I believe, so I don't think that'll be happening. I don't think that'll be happening. Drive faster. Eat pasta, drive faster, as Brendan Lee says. I'll do the eating pasta part. I don't know about the drive faster. Although one thing I will say is this next racing career series that I do in F1 at the weekend, I'm not going to be as good. I'm definitely going to be quite slow. Because my throttle placement, my gears are all over the place. It's crazy how having 2 weeks off can really upset your rhythm as a driver. Well, for me, basically. I know there's a lot of drivers, especially when we do our community races, who can do no driving throughout the week, jump on, and be quick. I think Meraki's one of those as well. Like, he can jump on, do some laps. I mean, he says he doesn't do any laps. Do we believe it, chat? Do we believe that Meraki doesn't do any laps of practice? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That guy's sweating all week. Matty almost won because of a glitch. Yeah, but it was Matty. Any other driver, and I'd be like, hang on a minute, they've got a fair chance here. But because it's Matty, you know he's going to do something stupid. You just know he's going to do something stupid, Nukes. Put 80 diff again. Oh my god, I can't turn. I don't think it's helping that I'm talking quite a lot around Monaco. That's probably not good. I can do it even if I play other racing games. Or you can just jump back on and you'll be quick again. Yeah, see, I do struggle. I get myself into different habits for different games, I think. I think F1 puts bad racing habits on me. So when I jump into iRacing, it's like I have to kind of learn again. Get out of the way, Gabriel! Why are all these AI... What is he doing? What? Why? Why would you do that? Why? Why would you just stop on the apex? I get you're coming into the pits. So come into the pits. I'm sending it. I don't care. Get out of the way, Gabriel Bortoleto. Get out of the way. I put him in the wall, and I don't care. I'm still going to beat my targets. No, I'm not. Right, that's Gabriel Bortoleto's fault. Can he just get out of my way, please? Can Bortoleto just get out of the way, please? That is super defensive for no reason, Gabriel. What is he doing? Right, we got through, chat. We got through. Right, that's practice done. Oh, my days. I think we still got some good pace. I think we still have some good pace, but Bortoleto, what is he doing? He just parks on the apex. I'm just trying to get my program done in as quick, efficient time as possible. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's retire from session. Do some quick practice, then get into qualifying. Oh, there we go. What have I missed out on? I'm on a wheel, however, then I'm screwed. Okay, so on a controller, you're pretty good between racing games. Yeah, just strolls past the safety car. Gullis, when is employment coming? It's not. This is my employment. It's my job. I love how a lot of people do get surprised. They're like, oh, you must be unemployed because you're doing this all day. Get a job. Jeez. I'm like, mate, this is my job. All right? Don't be jealous. Don't be salty because my job is playing games all day. Sonny Hayes, I don't have F125. What are you waiting for, Lindsay? What game have you got, Lindsay? What game have you got? Which one? Why did F1 driver change to off-road tires to avoid dirty air? No, just straight up off-roads. Sorry I'm late. Don't worry about it, AJ. Don't worry about it. Thank you very much for the follow, Prince. AZR Res, Toma, thank you very much for the follow as well. What does my setup cost? It's about 3 to 4 grand, I reckon. It's about 3 to 4,000. Right, quick practice. Let's get these done, and then we get straight into qualifying chat. And get your predictions. Get your predictions. Can you please post your settings for Will? I don't know what my settings are for. I don't know what you mean by that. I plug it in and I use it. I have 2014 and 2011. Okay, play 2011. That's a better game. Don't play 2014. 2014 sucks. 2011 is definitely a better game. Easy, I would say. The AI are easy. Right, can we do this one, please? There we go. Yeah, the AI are definitely easier on F1 2011, but I would say it's definitely an enjoyable game. Right. P11 for qualifying. I haven't asked you yet, AJ. All right, don't jump the gun. I have F1 2018 through to 24. Okay, you definitely need to upgrade, okay? You do not want to be playing F1 24. F1 24 sucks. You do, like, listen, okay? No F1 24. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. I have quite a large F1 collection. What, of games? I have 2019, 2020, 23, 24. Again, ordinary YouTube, you got to upgrade. I'm too poor. Wait for it to come out on sale. When it comes out on sale, that's when you jump on it. That's when you jump on it, okay? You wait for that sale and then you jump on it. Okay, chat. Shall we get into today's qualifying session? F1 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, no 15. Okay, 16, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25. I have got every single game. I might have 2017. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at my Steam. I do have 2017. I don't know how I got it, but I do have 2017. I bought it for no reason because I haven't done it in Rags to Riches. But I have, yeah, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, all the way to 25 on my Steam. And then in an actual copy. Oh. In terms of actual hard disk copies, I have 2009 to 2014 and F1 Race Stars. And I have F1 Race Stars. Check it every day before bed. So far, only loyalty bonus. Yeah, it's a better game this season. So I think it might be a while until it's on sale. You know what's really weird? Every time Fabio gets points this season, he gets a podium.
Nowhere in the world is
Nah, because Creative Series gets points down to P15. I think you mean every time he's in the top 10, he gets a podium.
Challenging streets of Monaco.
Because he has scored points, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he was ahead of me in like P11 or P12 in Britain.
To the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying.
Right, let's get into qualifying chat. Where do you think we are going to qualify? I want to hear your predictions in the chat. Where are we going to qualify in this Monaco Grand Prix? AI, a little bit easier around here. Harry Ash says P9, Kieran says P1, Thomas P1, Sophie P8, Rob's Boy DSQ, Artak says P9, Matty P7, Ollie Bottler says P6, Yawning says P1, Sean says 3rd, Prince says 5th, AJ Legend says P11, Ordinary says P4, Fjord says P1, thank you very much F1 Boy Edits for the bless you, Dimmy P3, Shannon P4, F1 Boy says P5, Dimmy P5, Serena P3, Justil Toxic P2, Atomic Sniper P5, Nukes Big Bro P3, Alfie P2, David P1, Marco says DNF, F1 have to update the game that you can customize your driver how you want, I agree. Andrew Lincoln says P2, AJ Lone says DNF, hit the wall, how dare you. What gear are you using? I use a Fanatec CSL DD+. I was wondering what gear you meant as in like in the game, and I was like, it varies from corner to corner. Goodabunum says P6. Jay Morley says P8. Rob's Boy has got a prediction running in the Twitch chat as well. So if you want to use your Domehead points, make sure you do that as well. Boss says P7. Alfie P2. And without any further ado, let's get into the qualifying session. We're going to fast forward to about 10 minutes 30. We're going to see where we can get through. Going to have to go now. My Wi-Fi kills itself if more than one... What? Really? How bad is your Wi-Fi? Hayden's favorite gear is reverse. That is true. That is true. That's a good point. My favorite gear is reverse. Right. Let's do a flying lap. Hopefully, it is going to be fast enough so that we can ego retire. And all will be fine. One thing I do want to quickly check, because I am hitting the record button. Is my PC going to be able to handle it? That's all we need to know, chat. I've got enough space. Oh, I've got plenty of space. That's fine. We're fine. We're fine. No, not reserve. Reverse. My favorite gear is reverse. Right, here we go, chat. Monaco qualifying. Oh, that's a terrible last corner. That's a terrible last corner. But I'm hoping I'm going to be fast enough, chat, that I can nail the rest of the lap. A little brush of the wall there. Here we go. As we rise up the hill in towards... Casino Square, through the left of Massenet, I believe this one is. And then into the right. It's a very dodgy lap. It's not being clean or fast so far. Now in towards Mirabeau. Hard on the brakes, through the right. Keep it nice and tight to the corner. Get the car over to the right again. Ready for this tight hairpin of the Lowe's hairpin there. Now as we run down the hill into Portier. Easy on the brakes. Keep it in second gear. Let the car flow through. Then get back on the throttle as we go through the very famous tunnel here at Monaco. Down now towards the Novel chicane. Hard on the brakes to the 100-meter board. Be careful of the wall that sticks out on the left-hand side. Cut the corner as much as you can possibly get away with as we run down into the back. Brake just after the 50-meter board. Chuck the car in. Don't hit the wall on the exit. Now through swimming pool. Very easy to get things wrong here and scrape the car against the barrier into my least favorite corner on the calendar. That's Raskas. I never managed to hit the apex there when I'm attacking it full flow. Into anti-nose, a little bit wide through there as well. Back on the throttle, using the ERS, down to the line, and it's good enough for P1. There we go, boom. Fast lap. We are flying here in qualifying. Differential I feel like is a little bit high, or a little bit low. I don't know, 80 fine? Should be okay. Not really optimal gear for racing. What, reverse? Nah, it's great. It's great. It's fine. Right, return to garage, does ego retire? I think. Right? Yeah? 1 in the chat if you think we should ego retire. 2 if you don't. 1 in the chat if you think we should ego retire. 2 if you don't. L, thank you very much for the follow. Goodbye. Thank you very much for the follow on Twitch as well. Like, we're 6 temps clear. Surely that's got to be safe. That's safe. That's safe. I know you're all going to be saying ones. I know you're all going to be saying ones. We're just going to do it. We're going to ego retire. If somehow they're all massively quicker than us, I'll be shocked we get knocked out. No, there we go. Still 6 steps clear. George Russell gets through. That's good. What AI is 105? I think Monaco's a little bit easier. on the old AI difficulty. But in the race, our car is really good in qualifying, but it does struggle in the races. It does struggle in the races. So, that's why we have that little edge in qualifying. It does mean that we're kind of like Charles Leclerc's Ferrari, okay? Really good in qualifying, can fight for those pole positions, but it does mean you're probably not going to win the race. But at least you get a pole position to your name. I'm going to go out and use tyres. I think we're going to be fine on used tyres. I'm going to go 10.3 or 10 minutes 30. Hey, Ethan, welcome back into the stream. How are you doing? Good to see you here. How can you talk to people when you play online? What do you mean? Just have game chat on, but I know a lot of people have their game chat off because some people can be annoying when they're trying to drive. Don't remind me. What's my least favorite track to drive? Japan, Netherlands is yours. Least favorite. Chat, what's my least favorite? What do I hate? Hey, Tom Cattle coming in with the Twitch Prime subscription. 5 months with a Twitch Prime. Thank you very much, Tom Cattle, you absolute legend. 26 poles to 5 wins. Yeah, it is an L. But you know what? A lot of those haven't been Leclerc's fault. It's not like he's bottled all of them. Some of them okay. Some of them fair. He's made mistakes. But not all of them. Not all of them. Some of them the car's failed or the car's just not been good enough in the race. Right, here we go to the line. Let's see what we can do here.
Pushed down to P16.
Bit of a weaker turn 1 there. It's okay. Utilize the battery as we go up the hill, though. I'm turning in way too early. I'm slowing down way too much for that left-hander. That was a bit better. That was a bit better through Casino there. Lows. No, that's better. I hit the apex this time. Really cut across that corner as much as you can. The car is very unsettled, though. It's very, very twitchy, this Mercedes car right now. You should have 20 plus wins by now. Yeah, and that's an L. He's got to take the L. We love Charles, but he's got to take the L on the poles to race win stat. Right, come on, through swimming pool. Hit the ERS on because we're ballsy like that. Over that part, yeah. Raskas, come on, get the car turned in. Ah, I hate it. I can't do that corner. At least that one was a bit better. To the line then. What's it going to be good enough for, chat? Sector 1's a little bit shoddy. Sector 3 is good, though. And it's a 10.1. I think we even went faster than our Q2 time. On used tyres, chat. On used tyres. I think this is going to be the easiest pole we've ever got. I think this is going to be the easiest pole position we've ever got, chat. I could probably get pole position on used tyres. We're 4 tenths clear. 1 in the chat. Too late to redeem cockpit camera around Monaco? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, it's never too late. One of my top 3 liveries of all time. Also, welcome in Carl Peterson, Basket, MK, Dave Massey. What's my top 3 liveries of all time? Okay. The FW14B. Sexy, sexy livery. Okay, that is my favourite livery of all time. Maybe actually the Williams Martini. I really like the Williams Martini. So maybe Williams Martini. And then... Is it Marlboro McLaren? I think it has to be. I think it may have to be Marlboro McLaren. It's just iconic. Or Chrome McLaren, actually. Ooh. No, I think you're right. Yeah. I think Chrome McLaren, actually. The Vodafone McLaren. Yeah. Yeah, I think that one. I think for me, because it's not nostalgia for me, the Marlboro McLaren. Whilst it is iconic, it's not nostalgia. So I do think I don't like the current ones as much. The old ones are better. Nice background. Thank you very much. Yeah, we've got quite a few goodies in the background here. Quite a few goodies. Thank you very much. Although I think you saw less of it when I zoomed in because you're on TikTok, so that didn't really help. Everybody else saw it. Team Kia. How was Superman last night, by the way? I didn't watch Superman. What do you mean? I was supposed to go watch the F1 movie last night. Welcome in, Rob's Player on Kick. I see you. But we didn't have a car. So I think we're watching it some other time in the week. I can't remember what day we watched it. Right. I think we're going to ego retire from Q2. I think we're fine. Force India 2012 was good. I agree. It was a nice livery. But I will be watching it at some point. Hayden, how many Pokemon cards do you reckon are in your collection? I think, based on the collector app that I have, that helps me keep track of everything, which I haven't got it fully updated. I do need to add some more on. So I think it's about 6.3k. Not worth. That's not value. That's how many we've got. Yo! Welcome in, Vats Cooking. How have you been, Vats? How have you been? Good, sir. I was supposed to watch the F1 movie, but I was busy being the F1 movie. Wow. That's one hell of a stat. Izzy Hacky as well. Thank you very much for the follow too. Yeah, 6,300 cards. I mean, if you look behind me, if you can see, we've got a lot of binders. Like, a lot of these binders, like this one here is... I mean, I know we're in qualifying, but I can just show you. Good, mate. What about you? I am good, thank you. What's a good binder to show? What's a good complete binder? I suppose this one. This is Crown Zenith. Holiday set. Right. Okay. I know a lot of you don't care. Don't switch away. We're going to go back to it. It's okay. I'd set mine up like that, where it's got the sleeves. Obviously, you have all the normal cards, and you've got reverse hollows. So, like, a lot of that takes up the cards, but then you've got all the expensive ones back here. So, you know, it's just full like that. So we've got quite a lot. Like, the Galarian Gallery is pretty cool. This page all kind of goes together. That's pretty cool. And then your V-Stars, which are pretty expensive. I mean, that card's at Mewtwo there. I think it's like £60 or something like that for a piece of cardboard. And then these ones are just, yeah, golds are just crazy. These are the most expensive page. And then some energies, a Pikachu, and some reverse hollows in there. But like, not every binder is full. I've got some empty ones. I mean, I'm currently trying to collect. I mean, I'm currently trying to collect this one, I suppose. This is Paldean Fates. How many folders? Quite a few. This is Paldean Fates. Oh, I missed out that. I need to put that back. This is Paldean Fates. Again, it's a lot of there's a lot of just bulk, of course, and I've completed all the bulk, I believe, but it's got a lot of shinies in this one. They're about minimum £3 to £4 per card, so it takes a little bit of a while to collect and build up those ones. But I have got like the most expensive ones of this set, which is good, which I wanted to do, which is this page, which is crazy. I mean, that Bubble Mew, you know what Bubble Mew is? That's pricey. We got a shiny Charizard as well, which, I mean, it's a Charizard, so it does bits. It pops off. So yeah. And there's a new set coming out tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. So we're going out tomorrow. Apparently, I've watched 64 hours of your stream last month. Let's go, That's Cooking. It's good to have you back. Right, sorry about those who did not care about the Pokemon stuff. We're back. All right, we're back in the car. Someone asked a question. I want to show off, you know. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my collection. How many folders have I got? So completed ones. So we'll start with completed. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 completed, I think. 6 completed binders. But in terms of total binders, no, 7 completed binders. I've got 151 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 binders. I've got 25 binders. That's crazy. That is crazy. Some of them are more empty than others. One of them's like a placeholder. I did have a series on my Pokemon channel, which I have kind of neglected, where I was collecting the best art of each Pokemon. So there's a binder that is basically full of all those. That's crazy indeed. That's crazy. I mean, it is a good collection. Open lobbies before iRacing. James, I am not live streaming from 9 AM UK time all the way up until whenever iRacing is going to finish, which is about 10 PM UK time. Alright, that's a long time. I have a Black Edge TurboTax Ayrton Senna worth about 70. That's kind of fire. That's nice. There's a new lot of TurboTax, I believe, coming out very, very soon. I do have a few Topps Chrome. I did get sent out some packs by them. So I do have a few of those. Right! Anyway, I think this is going to be the easiest question of the day. Guys, easiest question of the day. 1 in the chat if you think we're going to get pole position. 2 if you don't. 1 in the chat if you think that we are going to get pole position. 2 if you don't. Has the grid been confirmed yet for CSI Racing? I can have a look at it after this qualifying session for you. But of who has checked in. I don't think there's been like a confirmed grid. Like an announcement of like teams, etc. Because it's not like F1 where each driver's in different teams. You run your own car, don't you, basically in iRacing. So it's different like that. But who has checked into round 1? We've got Alex Gillen, Ryan L83, Brendan, Punju, Joshi Muz, Sparks, Els, me, Super Noodle Bagel, Ansel Phalosis, B-Roy, Monkey Matt, Thomas Wangan, Team at Marduk, Taco, El Taco Man, Rip Blondie, Matt 212. And then tentative is Adam Sanderson and Fabio. I don't think Fabio's going to do it. I'm going to be completely honest. He was complaining about the noise that the car's making. Right? Fabio replied to my story about V8 engines, saying bring these back. And he was like, nah, I don't want them back. Imagine streaming, listening to that all day. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'd love that. I remember when we played Rags to Riches. It was the best part of Rags to Riches is hearing actual engines. Not whatever they punch out now. So, Fabio L. Fabio big L on that one. Right. Let's go to track, chat. Let's go to track.
Ready?
Let's see what we can do.
Okay, let's go.
Charlie, thank you very much for the follow. What time is it in the UK now? I mean, it's an hour earlier than me. So it is coming up to 10 a.m. in the UK. Fabio, classic TTS fan. Ouch. Rude. Encephalosis. For reference. I'm still going to get it wrong. What made you move to the Netherlands? Love. Love cheese. Love made me move to the Netherlands. No, actually money. Not in terms of earning money, just saving money. It was going to cost my girlfriend $3,000 to apply for a visa here and maybe not even get accepted. Whereas it only cost me €200. And it was a lot less hoops that we had to jump through. We had to get married as well if we wanted to live in the UK. Whereas here, we didn't. So it just made things a lot simpler, a lot easier. And I finally get to live together. Forget V8s. I want them V12s back. I mean, give them all to us, Vats. Give them all to us. I fully agree as well. But you know what? Let's make a step in the right direction. Let's go V8s. So you don't want to marry Fem? I do, but we would have had to just do like a paper marriage. And I want to do it like, we want to do it properly. You know, we still want to do it properly. We were going to do it properly anyway. Like, that's what we were telling our families at the time. It was like, look, we are getting married, but we're not really counting it, okay? It's just a piece of paper. And then when we decide to get married, we'll do a proper ceremony and stuff like that. So, yeah, we were getting married for a piece of paper, but we both weren't treating it fully. Right, anyway, let's lock in, chat. Enough lovey-dovey talk. And let's see what we can do. Welcome in, Gwats. Good to see you in the chat. And let's get going here in qualifying, where we're going to absolutely dunk on our opposition because Monaco is super duper easy, apparently, in qualifying. But in the race, I think they're going to be a little tougher to race with. I think it's a mandatory 2-stopper as well around this race that they've added into the game. So we're going to make sure we tick off that as well. Anyway, down in towards Mirabeau here. Nice and easy. Keep it tight through the right-hander. Easy on the brakes as well. Through the left, nice and tidy too. There we go. Oh, a little loose on the rear end. But back on the throttle as we go. Run down into Portier. Nice and tight on the inside. Now into the famous tunnel. Get the ERS burning as we go through the tunnel now. Over-revving the car slightly and setting the car up for the Novell chicane. Hard on the brakes on the 100-meter board. Try not to hit the barrier on the left-hand side. Right over the curbs. That was a little bit shoddy. Not going to lie. It wasn't the best through there. Through to back. Nice and easy. Not scrape any barriers with purple in sector 2. That's what we like to see. Now through swimming pool 2. Another scrape of the barrier. We'll be just about get away from that. I missed the apex at Raskas for the 3rd time in this session. If I hit the apex today, that deserves a celebration. Anyway, towards the line. Is it going to be enough for pole position? It's a 109. Boom, 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 boom. I want Gwats in my room. There we go. Boom. There we go. We take that pole position, baby.
With qualifying
I mean, it was a pretty much guarantee. Qualifying for this car, we are so quick in qualifying in this car. This car is set up for qualifying. It's not as good in the races. So we're going to see how things go. Williams, though, 2-3. That's exciting. George Russell up in P7. Good points for my teammate. Charles Leclerc down in 4th at his home Grand Prix. I'm hoping he drops off a little bit. Genty, thank you very much for the follow. Jozzy, Max isn't funny. Thank you very much for the follow as well. So do we do IRL Monaco strat? What, we hold everybody up for my teammate? It's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout. We could get a 1-2 here. We did try it last year, but then he boxed straight away, didn't he? Monaco AI is so slow in the race. I didn't find that the last few seasons, to be fair. Like, I have had races with them in the races. Dan Williams has had a comeback. I mean, I want to join them. Am I on Twitch, Lawrence? Yes, I am. I'm live right now on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick. If you would like to go watch on a different platform, feel free to go do so. I'm under Hayden Gullis across every single platform that I am live on. But I read all the chats, so you don't have to go to a different one if you do not want to. But if you do, stay where you are. Hit that follow button, of course, and you never have to miss a stream. We are live 5 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. We've got 2 streams today. We've got Creator Series iRacing kicking off for the first round ever tonight. Very, very exciting. Cannot wait for that. Difficulty is 105. Gwats, how are you feeling after being able to grab yourself 2 ETBs of the new set? Didn't fancy the booster box, though, Gwats. Didn't fancy the booster box. I saw. You're good at this game. Thank you very much, user. I'm okay. Heavy BK, thank you very much for the follow. I love your content, Hayden. Thank you very much, Lucan. Why is this dude not announcing F1? Maybe because I've never pursued that career, I suppose. I've done esports. That was good fun. I wouldn't say he's good at the game. How dare you, Doctor? How dare you? How dare you? I hate this. The game is so janky a little bit sometimes that the loading screen, I get scared that it's not going to load. Anyway, it's time to load into the race chat. Where do you think we are going to finish in this race? We start from pole position. The AI aren't great. However, right? We do have to do a 2-stop strategy. The strategy could be interesting. That's the 2-stop strategy that we have to do.
So he won't have as much top speed. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our DRS even more effective.
Good is Alex level. Great is esports level. The best is esports champion. Well, Alex Gillen is good. I wouldn't say Alex Gillen is good. I think when you look at the gaps in esports, every single one of those drivers deserves to be in the best. Because it is just so close. I'd say I am good at the game, because if you put me against somebody who's average at the game, I would beat them, you know. I'm better than the average person, for sure. Like, the standard in Creator Series now is crazy, that whenever a new driver comes in, a reserve comes in, most of the time they're getting lapped, because they just don't have it. Do you do Creator Series? Yes, I do. I just didn't do last time. So you'd beat Fabio? No. Well, occasionally, yeah, because Fabio has a weak mindset and terrible consistency. So I would beat Fabio on occasions, yeah. But Fabio does have better pace than me. So he'd out-qualify me for sure. And he would probably get a better result than me. But I would get enough good results that I think it would even out across the season. And we'll see at the end of this first season on F1 25. I mean, I've missed a race, and I'm going to be missing another race probably. So it does put me down. But if we took out those 2 races that I wasn't there for, I mean, one of them he gets a podium for, so we'll see. We'll see. Len Schutt, thank you very much for the, how many is that? That is 81 roses. Legend. Liban, thank you very much for the sub over on YouTube as well. Welcome in. I wasn't able to tune in because ATV crashed. Terrible transfers. Hamilton's out. Antonelli's replaced him at Aston Martin. Stroll is out, and Ocon has replaced him at Ferrari. And then we've also got Michael Schumacher out, and we've got Jack Doohan back in Alpine. Terrible. Lenshut, thank you very much for another 35 roses, you legend. Stormtrooper, thank you for the follow. Feluba, thank you very much for the subscription over on YouTube. Did you get Cleanest Driver in Baku? No, we've only got 2 Cleanest Driver awards. I am joint now with Meraki. Right, let's look at strategy-wise, and let's assess what we can do here. So, Soft tyres, I don't think are the way. I think they're just going to die way too quickly. So what I could do is soft, medium. Soft, medium, medium could be a strat. Something like that. That could be the strategy. It's a little bit slower than the medium hard meat. So let's have a quick look at that. Medium, hard. Hard's at the end. I think it's always good to go hard to the end because you do that undercut. I think the undercut is strong, chat. The undercut is strong. So doing the undercut is always a good idea. So that's that. It's a quicker strategy, but we use the... I mean, if I change that tyre, if we go softs, it's slower. Look how much slower it is. It's very much slower. So mediums is much better. Medium's much better. I think the softs just die off too quickly. But I'm going to ask you the question anyway. 1 in the chat if you think we should do a medium, medium, hard. And a 2 in the chat if you think we should do a soft, medium, medium. 1 in the chat for medium, medium, hard. 2 in the chat for soft, medium, medium. I know, right? Stroll not in a Ferrari. What the hell is that? Have I seen Zombies 4? I have not. That's all good, James. All good. 1 in the chat for medium, medium, hard. 2 in the chat for soft, medium, medium. I'm seeing a lot more ones. I'm doing well, Professor. How are you doing? I am doing well, thank you. I'm seeing a lot more ones, chat. Okay, we'll go one. We'll go one. Let's do it. Starting from pole, 3 into wet. That's cooking. Something tells me that that would not be a good strategy. I don't know what's telling me that, Vats. But something's telling me that that will not be a good strategy. How's your bank balance been, Vats, since I was away for 2 weeks? I think it was definitely thanking you, right? That I was away for 2 weeks. Right, Science, can I have my place back, please? Yeah, can we? Yeah, thank you. Just a little toxic. 1. Soft is crazy for real. I mean, it wouldn't work because you have to use a different strategy. It's been amazing. I bet. Oh, that's a wall. I wasn't watching. Right, chat, let's get into the race. But before we do, it's time to see how internationally we are today. Who's leading the Driver Championship? That's Charles Leclerc. Where is everybody watching from in the world today? I want to know. Let me know in the chat. Where are you all watching from today? Where is everybody watching from? We have got the UK and England. We've got Albania, Poland, Arizona, Romania, South Africa, UK, Bulgaria, Scotland, Belgium. From hospital. Hope you get better soon, Yordi lover. Worcestershire, Canada, Uganda, Austrian, New Zealand, Turkey, Tennessee, Germany, South Sudan, Malta, Italy, New South Wales, Germany, Ireland, Czechia, Denmark, Bosnia, that's a wall, the Netherlands, Antarctica. We have got South Africa, Germany, UAE, India, Northern Ireland, Alaska, Bangladesh, and the last one coming in, Spain, North Devon, Croatia, and Australia. Right, let's line ourselves on the grid then, chat. Let's get ourselves lined up here for Monte Carlo. And 0.4. We will take that. We are very internationally today. That's what we love to see. North Korea, Vats cooking.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin.
That's where all your money's gone, Vats.
Be ready with a clutch.
They've taken it. They've seized it all. Right. What do you think Max will switch to Merc? I think he will. I think that, you know, it's rumoured too much not to happen. Jamie Newton, thank you very much for the follow. Let's get into the race. The lights are coming on, the engine's revving, and let's go racing here in Monte Carlo. Can we get off to a good start? It's going to be side by side with the Williams of Carlos Sainz down into the first corner. He's actually shot it around the outside of me. Fair play to Carlos Sainz at the start of this race. He's done it on those hard tyres as well. We're going to be doing the undercut to a lot of these drivers, but that does mean that we're going to be getting traffic, chat. A lot of traffic in this race when we pit to brand new mediums. Could you imagine if they do a one-stopper, though? Could you imagine if they pull out a one-stopper? I think both seasons it has been wet in Monaco for us, but let's get a nice battle going with Carlos Sainz to try and work our way past him and get back into the lead of this race. We need to push on these medium tyres because this is not ideal for our strategy at the moment, chap. Not ideal at all. Oh, oh, that was a little bit loose. I'm not going to lie. Pooh did shoot out of my Ani. I put it into 51 brake buys by accident. We need to change that. Up that to about, I don't know, what should it be? 54? Let's go 54. Oh my god. Car's loose. Why am I in first gear? I'm too shoddy. What's going on? Missed it. What happened off the start? Just typical Hayden Gullis stuff. Terrible start.
DRS now available.
Come here, Carlos Sainz. Come back to me. Let's stick with him as much as possible. Get the DRS. We're doing that undercut, and we're hoping and praying that that's going to work for our favour. I don't know what strategy George Russell's on. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate behind, 4.6 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards.
Hards,
They're
okay.
eighth.
I was wondering if I do get Sainz, and he is on mediums, that if I bunch them all up, it will help for his strategy, but yeah, it's not going to work. They have to do two-stop. It's mandatory. Yeah, but what if the game is glitched? It wouldn't be the first time this game's been glitched. Well, that's a good exit off there. Come on, come on, come on. That's a good exit off there. Oh, he's just ahead. He's just about ahead. Carlos Sainz really good at braking around the outside. Really good at outbraking me on the outside of these corners. Can we have a look? No, Raskas, my literal worst corner on the calendar. I think I'm better at Austria reverse than I am at Raskas. I don't know what it is about Raskas. I just can't do Raskas. That's good, though. That's good. Right up close to him. Thank you very much to Austin Cruz, to Jack, to Jesse, to Samas for the follows, and Zaki as well. Thank you all for the follows. Sainz really burned his battery away from me there. He pushed hard up the hill. Which season? This is season 3. Sorry if I'm not chatting as much to you and reading chat as much. I am in full concentration mode. Chat, can we re-overtake Sainz? What do we reckon? 1 in the chat if you think that we can. 2 in the chat if you don't. 1 in the chat if you believe that we can re-overtake Carlos Sainz before we make a pit stop. 2 if you do not. Can we do it on track? Can we go for an overtake? He seems weaker out of this corner. This is our opportunity. Early on the brakes. Open up this... Oh, no! That was our rear tyre. Oh, my God. That was very lucky. Okay, don't do that again because we will knock off our front left. And that is not what we want to do, chap. That is not what we want to do. That is where he is weakest. That is where we can that is where there is an opportunity to overtake him. Oh, we need to try it. Can I say your name? Mies P. I can. There you go. Or Maze. There you go. Maze. I believe that you can. That's what we like to see. That's all I ever need. All I ever need is your belief, chap. In my career, Paul Aaron is P2 on the grid. Nice. He is on the grid now. He's in the Haas. I know Paul Aaron has quite a huge fan base, to be fair. So he is on the grid. He's in the Haas now. So let's see if he can stay on the grid and progress as well. I mean, Isaac Hadjar has stayed on the RB grid despite only being 72 rated. He's really not grown and progressed. Isaac Hadjar has been so hard done by on the game. Terrible potential. Hayden misses Apex at Raskas, back at it again. Hey, listen, okay? If I hit an Apex at Raskas, you all need to hit that subscribe button, okay? If I hit an Apex at Raskas, that's why you can be sure. You can take that bet because you just know it's not going to happen. I can't hit that Apex for the life of me. If they held a gun to my head and said, I will shoot you if you hit, unless you hit the Apex at Raskas, I will still miss it, just like there. Still missed it. Still missed it. Come on, come on, come on. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, by the way, Vats, does our bet still stand for you've got a bet if we hit an Apex you'll give subs. Your money's safe, mate. Your money is safe. It's not gonna happen. Will it, or we go too far and we hit the wall and we break something off. But for Creator Series iRacing, does it still stand for a top 8? I get a top 8 finish. I don't think there's a cleanest driver award in iRacing, sadly. I mean, maybe there is. I'll have to have a look into it. Yes, the bet still stands. Okay. In both F1 and iRacing? Because we got two series a week now. Thank you much for the follows to Lando Norris, to James, and to Keelan. Alright, don't hit this wall. And there's an opportunity here to get Science. He's not as weak, though. He wasn't as weak this time around. Oh, a little slide through to back there. Tyre's starting to drop off a little bit. I mean, those mediums eventually will get better than mine. Come on, hit the apex. Did that count? I don't know. You tell me, chat. Did that count? You know what? Sure. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I will push for that top 8 tonight. I generally don't know how it's going to go. First race in iRacing. I don't know the ability level of the drivers there. I know that Alex is good at iRacing. I know that Punju's good at iRacing. I know that Ryan Littlemore, Ryan L83, he's good. So it can be very, very interesting tonight. Meanwhile, we're struggling to get past Carlos Sainz still. When is our box lap? Lap 12, okay. Okay. Hold the throttle flat. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, good exit, good exit. Burn, 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 burn. Side by side still, come on. Oh! Oh! I got scared. I should have gone for it. I should have gone for it. I thought he was going to cut me up. He was at that weird kind of stage where he could have definitely cut me up. Oh, what's he doing? That was slow. Has he got an issue? No, I don't think he's got an issue, chat. Who's racing tonight? I don't know the names off the top of my head. But I know that Ben and Alex are. Okay, right. What's the strategy? Hit one lap earlier. Hard medium. It's not a bad shout. We go long in the second stint, and then we all match on mediums for the last stint, because they will be on mediums. I think let's do it.
We want to keep them behind, please.
Yeah, Leclerc's not getting past me. Don't worry about that. Wait, he's in. Okay, yeah, we definitely want Leclerc to drop. Oh, don't let him through there. Yellow flag. What's happened there? We've got a yellow. Is somebody out this way? Red flag! Oh, there's been a big crash. There's been a big crash, chat. And we can't look at it. Somebody has come to a stop. That's going to give us a free pit stop, and that's really going to hurt all of the drivers that are on hard tyres. This works in my favour for once. My favour. This is good, because now I can do the same strategy. Whereas for them, mediums is going to be difficult, chat. Mediums is going to be more difficult. So what we're going to do we still do an undercut though, chat? Slap them hards on. 1 in the chat to start on hards. 2 in the chat to start on mediums. 1 in the chat to start on hards. 2 in the chat to start on mediums. Hards. A lot of you saying hards. There's a lot of ones. There's a lot of ones. Okay, let's do it. A lot of ones. Let's go. Let's go. Right, back on the grid. P2. Let's get the run on science. Here we go. Lights on, engines revving. And we go racing here in Monaco. It's a bad start, and we've actually been jumped by Leclerc and maybe even Albon as well. Run outside. There's a 5-second time penalty back there for somebody. I think that's that might even be my teammate. Oh my god, Albon, do not drive into me. What a terrible start on these hard tyres. Oh my god, they've just not got any temperature in. I've even got Pierre Gasly having a look on me. Right, chat, we're gonna have to get racy now. We're going to have to get racy and try and work my way back through this order. Albon, Leclerc. Leclerc, obviously, championship leader. Somebody I would like to beat. There's another yellow flag out on track. That's into the hairpin, but I think that's just a usual hairpin yellow flag. Norris start. Should have gone mediums. Mediums would have given me a better start. That is for sure. That is for sure. I agree with you on that. But maybe I can get Albon here. Come on, come on, come on. No, no. I had a look, but I just wasn't side by side with him. I didn't have the straight line speed to warrant sticking my nose up the inside. He would have just cut that off if I tried. Sometimes it's better to back out, chat, and fight another day. I will have better tyre wear than them, but I will be doing the overcut, which is also a bit of a risk. They're going to be on mediums on the end, but they may have to do 2 pit stops. It depends on whether those medium tyres are going to be able to last with a two medium tyres, sorry. Whether they can do, what is it going to be? 29 laps on 2 sets of medium tyres. It's quite a long way. They wanted me to do 10 laps. Or 11, 12, wasn't it? Something like that. So extending those to, what, to 15? I think it's doable. It's going to be tight, though. Yeah, nah, because they could be on mediums at the end as well. They've done their hard stint. They have done their hard stint, unless they've gone harder on the tyre allocation. Still not got the grip out of the corner. Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz is driving away. I am faster. I am the fastest driver around this circuit. But I'm not showing it right now, and I'm just stuck behind drivers. Come on, make the apex. That's got to count, surely. Does that count? 1 in the chat, that counts. 2 in the chat, it doesn't. Yellow flag. Another crash, another pile up. Could be another red flag, chat. Could be another red flag. Somebody's had a spin behind. I don't know who it is. Is it Gasly? Oh, it's the other Red Bull. Yeah, I think that's going to be a second red flag, chat. I think that could be a second red flag in this race. Let's get ready for that. There we go. Second red flag. It's happened again. It's happened again.
Red flag. We'll update you in the pits.
I don't think this really changes anything. I think it does help those medium runners, though. I think it does help those medium runners. I love how we've got 2 red flags.
Okay, we've done all right so far, but this
medium
is a chance
softs would
to take a
work,
breath. We've got another
but
half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there.
I think medium hards would be better. Right? It's basically the same. The hards was a bad decision now, for sure. For sure, softs would have been a better decision. So we've got medium hard, or we go soft hard, maybe. Soft medium. Soft medium. What do you reckon, chat? Soft medium. 1 in the chat for soft medium. It's faster than the soft hard, I believe. Yeah, it's faster than the soft hard. So 1 in the chat for the soft medium. 2 in the chat for something else. I don't know what else, but something else. Go medium soft. I want the start. I want the start and I want the undercut. I do want the undercut this time. If there's no more red flags, of course, as well. And if there is a red flag, at least this covers me off with the red flag, right? I think we try the undercut. I don't think we'll hit the traffic because of these red flags bunching everybody back up. Let's do it. Who do I think is going to be the Red Bull next year? I think it'll be Yuki Tsunoda and it'll be Isaac Hadjar. I really think medium. We don't have another set of mediums, I don't think. I mean, we do, but they're worn. Look, they're there. So like, it's not a good strat. I mean, the best strat really could be medium, soft medium, sorry. I'm going to do it. Here we go. Let's punch it. Let's go.
Again.
Restart number 2. Lights on, engines revving. This time on the softs. It's terrible reactions. And once again, I've Lando Norris'd it off the start. Those two are fighting though. Tsunoda has a 5-second time penalty for an incident. Can I stop losing positions off the start, please? It would be nice. That's all I want. All I want is to gain some positions off the start. Up the inside of Gasly. Here we go. Oh, I've dunked the wall big time. On the right-hand side. Around the outside of Gasly. If we can. It's going to be slow. But there we go. I take it back. I take the place back. And there we go. Right. We can still win this race. 1 in the chat if you believe that we can win this race. 2 in the chat if you don't. Thank you very much for the follows, everyone. Keith Inner, Asturu. A good track off here. Come on, soft tyres. Come on. We will be braver this time. Side by side with my championship rival. Come on, yes. There we go. There we go. That one was personal. That one was personal on Charles Leclerc. That's through. And that is into P3. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Tyre condition still looking good.
How much AI?
Okay,
105.
now enabled DRS. DRS
AI
is
just
now
really good on the starts. Williams 1-2 at the moment. I don't really want to disrupt this, to be honest. I quite like this Williams 1-2. But nonetheless, I need that race win for my championship to get started. With Charles Leclerc down in 4th position at the moment. If he stays there, that also helps the championship cause. Because I would gain, if I win the race, I would gain 13 points on him. There's no guarantee that I have to get past Albon and Sainz first. But it would be nice. It would be nice to gain those positions. Those Williams are rapid on the start. Both times, those Williams have gained places. Sainz on the first one on me, then Albon on me, and then Albon on Charles Leclerc. So their starts have been really, really good, chat, for the Williams. And on these soft tyres, you know, I'm not really gaining too much at the moment. I'm sticking with them. I'm just about edging into the DRS range, and there we go. Hit the apex of Rascasse again. Your dad has 50% Monaco on a 10 AM Thursday morning. I'm your dad. I mean, I was looking after you enough over the past weekend, so that is fair. That is fair. Call me daddy. You will call me daddy from now on. Because I am slamming your mums. No, 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 listen, listen. Ah!
Okay, mate, Albon just ahead.
that was nearly instant karma. Williams 1-2, I know, right? I kind of don't want to overtake, but I kind of do. Yeah, deserved. Don't roast me again. Sorry, 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 sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Won't happen again. Williams really pushing. Hello, Hayden. I'm back for another day. Welcome back, Archie. And they're doing well as well. I'm actually struggling to keep up. Although I'm better in this sector. This is where I'm better. Here we go. Whoa! Right, chat, have we hit the apex at Rascasse yet? What do we think? One in the chat if you think we've hit the apex at Rascasse yet. Two if you don't. That's got to be the apex. Surely we've hit the apex now. Are Williams actually cooking in this career? No, no, they are. They are cooking. Williams are like a top 3 team. It's very close, but it's definitely track dependent. Alpine are currently the best team. There we go, finally. Yay! Ethan says we finally hit the apex. Let's go. Damn, these Williams are quick. These soft tyres just drop off so quickly. I think they're going softs for the second stint. That's fine with me. I can go mediums. I'm doing the undercut. I'm just hoping I don't get any traffic with those RBs. And if we do get traffic, we just got to send it, chat. We got to go full send. Yeah, that was the apex. Let's go! We hit the apex. Only took us 16 laps. That was nearly too much of an apex through that corner. Oh my god. Monaco risky, baby. Oh, there we go. Now we're cooking. Hello, Albon. We dropped Leclerc. Oh, too much. Too much apex. All can go hards from here, really. Yeah, we've had 2 red flags, though, so all of us have used up hard tyres already. They use hard tyres for the first 10 laps. I use them for about 4 laps. Hards can go from here for sure, but the mediums, it said soft medium was faster, theoretically. So, oh god, nearly turned in too early then. And I say, yeah, I've got used hards. But I agree, they would go from here still. Because I only used them for like 4 laps, I think it was, before the second red flag came out. I wish we got some safety cars though, chat. We never get safety cars on this game. It's either a red flag or a virtual safety car. Sainz is doing a really good job, and I'm hoping this undercut puts me in contention for the race win with these guys. Sainz has held me off before. Australia, round 1. He got a podium. We could only manage P4. We were on the comeback right to the end. Had the quicker car due to the 2-stop. Oh god, it's just so twitchy. Car is so twitchy, chat. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can we win this race, chat? Do you still believe?
The car behind is dropping back by
One in the chat if you believe.
Well done.
Two if you don't. Lap 23. I don't know if the tyre's going to last that long, though. The rears are very loose. The clouds are coming in. Weather report. Weather report.
No threat of rain for the time being.
It's going to get cloudy. That's
Good.
okay.
Okay, dry.
That's okay.
seems
It's
like
going to get a little bit
the best
dark.
tyre for now.
Albon dropping off maybe a little bit on those mediums. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Sainz is getting away. I'm still in a fight here with Albon. Maybe we can do it here. Oh my god. He's too slow. He's too slow through there. I need to be wiser to that. I need a little bit more of a gap next time. Get the run. There's a yellow flag. There's another car out. This could be another sort of virtual safety car or something. Right after we've gone through the pit lane. Maybe we should have gambled then. Maybe he's got a puncture. I don't know. He's not pulling off to the side yet. Could have a puncture. Is he pulling off yet? No, he has. There we go. Liam Lawson out of this race. Safety car? No. Never any safety cars in this race. Oh, Liam did a little... Sorry, Albon did a little slide. And I was like, I like that. I'm going to do the same. Albon holding us up for his teammate. He's building a lovely, juicy gap. Oh, that's too deep. A lovely, juicy gap. Sainz could get this win, chat. Albon is doing God's work for him. I don't want to burn battery. I want the gap. Because I know I'm going to close up through the Nouvelle chicane. And then I want a good enough run. I can't overtake here. I don't think. Yes, maybe I can. Yes, I can. Out of the corner I can. Whoa!
Okay, clear.
I haven't got the grip. I haven't got the rear traction. What a save that was. That was all over the place, chat. God, it just slides through there. It's not ideal. Charles Leclerc, I think, having a little look there. Not ideal either, but the car is all over the place. It's very loosey-goosey right now. You can increase safety car in your settings, did it as well. I have.
Okay, mate, that still wasn't quite what we needed.
I've got it on
but
increase safety car.
we'll move
Whoa!
on. Head down and chin up and focus till the end
That's
of the race.
front wing damage, isn't it? Vehicle condition.
Systems all looking good. Head down.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. It looks a different colour, but maybe I'm just colourblind on that. Maybe that's perceivable. I think it looks different. What do we do, chap? Do we box this lap? Tyres don't feel great. We can do one hell of an undercut. One in the chat to box this lap, two in the chat to not. It's just so loose on the rear. Yeah, big snap. Big snap. One in the chat to box. Two in the chat to not box. It's just so loose. I hit the brakes. And around she goes. One same box. Let's do it. Let's box. Very, very early pit stop. It's going to be 19 laps on a set of medium tyres. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. 19 laps on a set of medium tyres. It's a long, long time. But this could be the undercut that we need.
Okay, let's go now. Come on.
Go. Let's go.
Turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop.
Bad
sign.
decision.
Happy with that one.
Too early. I mean, we're all over the place. I think it would have been a struggle anyway.
Look
We want to win this race. We've got to do
after
something.
these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
We come out ahead of Lawson at least, but we do have some work to do, chat. We do have some overtakes to pull off, and we're going to do them. Okay? We got to believe. We got to believe, chat. 19 laps on mediums. It's going to be tough. On the outside of Bortoleto if we can. We can. And we will. Bortoleto's like, I can't get any worse than this. It can. And it will. And there we go. Job done. See you later, Bortoleto. Jack Doohan's up next. Let's get the exit off here. Alpine struggling back down here in that Alpine. I don't know what's happened to Jack Doohan in this race, but he definitely shouldn't be down here. That Alpine is an absolute rocket ship. I mean, maybe because it's Monaco. It doesn't work how they're wanting it to. Oh my god, that was early on the brakes from Doohan. Okay, I think that's front wing damage. Vehicle condition.
Okay, be careful with the front
Yeah,
wing.
it is broken. It is broken.
Damage. Systems
Hopefully it's okay though.
Head down. Right, a gap to the teammate ahead of us.
Hopefully it's okay.
11.4
We'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. We did have a look and it didn't work. It didn't work for us. But maybe the hairpin is our best opportunity on these drivers. Come on, go defensive. Right, launch around the outside. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes, yes. Get out of it, Doohan. You've already put me in the wall. I mean, I did kind of drive into a gap that was always going to close. So that was my fault. More like one more stop now, really? Sonny Hayes back here as well. He's having a bit of a stinker. Oh, that was easy. That was the easiest move I've made today. There we go. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Right, we've got to keep on flying in this race. We've got a little bit of traffic. Sainz is pulling out a whopping lead right now. I just need to try and jump Albon. That's what this is all about. Trying to jump Alex Albon.
Easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
On the inside of Hulkenberg. There we go. Little warning for a collision. That's okay. That's okay. Keep going. Why are Williams so good in F1 25? It's season 3, to be fair. It is season 3 of our career mode. Right, Paul Aaron's up next, and then we've got a little taste of clean air. Oh, that's the wall. Donk. Can we have a look here? No, way too far back this time around. We're stuck. I'm going to traction off this corner, though. Come on. There we go. Where are we going to go? Don't cut me off! Ah! We got him. That was scary. I wasn't scared, though. I was very, very calm. And that's how you make overtakes around Monaco. You just stay calm, chat. You stay calm. Can we win this race? 1 in the chat if you believe that we can. 2 in the chat if you do not. 1 in the chat if you believe that we can still win this race. 2 if you do not. Up the inside of Behrman. Oh, we are aggressive. We are naughty. But I like it. I like it. Now we've got some clean air, chat. Now we put it into hot lap. We utilize the clean air. And we try and catch back up to the leaders. We should be lapping a lot faster than them. And then it's going to be a case of defense, I think, if we do jump them.
Okay, mate. Let's try and pick our moments where we use ERS. Let's try to be consistent with it going forward, please.
Burn 1.5 seconds a lap. Mate, can I just focus on my own race, bro? Alright? I've got it in hot lap. I'm trying to do that to catch up. Alright, that's about 1.5 seconds, I think. I don't know. Regardless, let's catch up to Pierce. Apex GP having a bit of a stinker this weekend. Not close enough here to go for a look. Can we have a look? Where can we have a look as well? Into Raskas. On the outside of Raskas. Don't put me in the wall. Yep, there we go. He leaves me room. I leave him room. And through we go. That's another position, chap. That's another position in this race. Let's keep on going. Let's catch up to Kimi Antonelli. Definitely a podium finish. I mean, that's where we were before. It just really depends on how powerful this undercut has been and how much time we have lost in the traffic. We haven't had a front wing change, so we haven't lost time for that. Right behind Kimi Antonelli here. On the outside if we can. Do we have the grip on Antonelli? He'll leave the room. Both Aston Martins here. Antonelli then Colapinto. There we go. That's one. God, we are making overtaking at Monaco look so easy. As someone's saying we're on 20 difficulty. No, it's 105. 105 difficulty here. Oh, come on, get the traction off the corner. Yes, 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 come on. Oh, got a bit, so I'm scared. Go, 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 go. Yes. Yes. We've got to do that. We have to. We have to be risky. If we don't risk it, we might as well say goodbye to the chance of a race win. Teammates in the box. So there we go. They're starting to make their pit stops. Where is Carlos Sainz? Where is Carlos Sainz? Is that Albon? It's Sainz! It's the lead of the race! The undercut has worked. The undercut has worked. An absolute treat. As a few of them have gone onto hard tyres. Hard tyres that they've already used. Unless they had 2 sets of hards. Unlike me, who only had 1. But that is the lead of the race. That is the net lead of this Monaco Grand Prix. However, I've still got to do 13 laps on these tyres. They're okay. They're only 13% worn. So I think they will make it. We've done 6 laps so far. And they are 13%. So another 6. We'll put 26 on them. So we're okay. Now we don't need to be so aggressive. We know we're going to get the race win. Well, not the race win. We know we're going to get the lead after the pit stops. So we don't need to be too aggressive with our overtakes. But we'd like to make some more moves here in Monaco. And I'm going to do that on Ocon here. Down in towards the back. Nice and easy on the inside. Don't cause a collision. And there we go. That's past the Ferrari driver. We lost a little bit of time, but we will gain it through this section of corners because I don't have any traffic ahead of me. And I am faster than Ocon through here. So Norris still stays out. Ocon, of course, as well, is on those hard tyres, but he has decided to make a pit stop. And we still have to keep on pushing because Albon and Leclerc have been released. What steering wheel do we use? We use a Fanatec CSL Plus. Put it on 110 difficulty. I would. I mean, the AI are slightly easier at Monaco, but then we'll go to another track and they're really, really difficult, and I'm down in like 16. So 105 is a good difficulty. Where some races, yeah, do you know what? We're on top. But that's just like real life. Some races, all of a sudden Mercedes are smashing it, like Canada. And you're like, okay, they got a good chance here. And they go to the next week and they suck. And they're in the mid-pack. So, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. How only 13%? Because we're good on our tyres. Open up the corner. Get the traction. Sainz right behind us now. Let's go on Norris. Up the inside. Now Norris, you hold up Sainz. You let me get away.
9.2 seconds.
9.2 seconds. They're both in the box. I'm going to inherit the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix, chat. But I do have a little stickler of tyre wear that I do have to watch out for. But can we win this race? Sainz has better tyres than me. He's on the hard till the end. 1 in the chat if you believe we can win this race. 2 if you don't. Driver behind.
Okay, Sainz is behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old.
Fresh.
Last lap,
So yeah, he did have a new set of hard tyres.
14.8.
He went for the harder compounds for the weekend. So that's interesting. Sainz went harder. And that is going to give him an advantage in this race. Because not only is he going to have the grip. Not only is he going to have the opportunity. He is right at my tail. Although I've managed to shake off that 1 second gap. The medium's still working very nicely for me. But at the end of this race, Sainz is going to be all over the back of me, chat. He's going to be all over the back of me. I'm on the fence a bit, says Ethan. No, Ethan, we don't want on the fence. You got to commit, buddy. You got to commit. Are you a 1 or are you a 2? Why don't you use ERS? Why would I want an empty battery? I've got it in medium right now. It's using it. I can put it into hot lap now. Fair. I'll put it into hot lap. But that's as far as I'm going. I'm not going to waste my battery. Because if I make a single mistake through one of these corners and Sainz is side by side with me, I want as much battery as possible to be able to defend with. And this is why a lot of you guys, when you do my open lobbies, I'm laughing at you on lap 2 because your rear light is flashing because you've already used up all your battery. Oh, see what I mean? I make a mistake. We're now side by side. If he'd been able to get in front of me, I'd need my battery to try and get back past him. And this is why, yeah, a few of you need to take a lesson in battery management. The battery isn't there to be used all the time. It's not to be spammed. It's to be saved and used when you need overtaking or defending. I'm not overtaking or defending right now. So I don't need to burn it. I don't need to waste it. It's Monaco. He can't overtake me anyway. As long as I stay in the middle, we should be okay. It's all about keeping it between the barriers, making no mistakes. Though he has dropped off a little bit here. That's good. If I can get it over 1 second, which I have. He's not got DRS on me. That takes away an opportunity for Carlos Sainz to make an overtake. Let's keep on doing. Holla, chat. Welcome in, Lan. Welcome in. Fusa, TSN Oil. Thank you very much for the follow. If you're on around in chat, do hit that follow button. We're live 5 days a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. We've got 2 live streams today. We have another one later on in the evening. In about, I don't know, 8 hours time. We'll start our second live stream for Creative Series iRacing. Go, Hayden Gullis, go. Thank you very much, Shannon. Oh, wide into there again. It gives Sainz just a little look. He'll have a look. Of course he'll have a look. I think you went too early on the pit, do you? I think our tyres will be fine. 24% now. We've got 9 laps to go. I think we're fine, Jack. I think we're fine. Behind you don't have DRS. No, exactly. They didn't. Sarah, thank you very much for the follow as well. If you're on around here, as I said, hit that follow button. If you're watching on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, make sure you follow on whatever platform you're on. Oh, that's close to the wall. And if you want to go watch on a different platform, we are Hayden Gullis on all socials. God, we're really shoddy with our racing lines. I'm talking too much. I'm not concentrating as much. Sainz is all over the back of me. He'll have an opportunity here. So this is why, down this straight, he'll have DRS, I'll use my battery. That's going to stop any attempt of an overtake from Carlos Sainz, because the straight is just not long enough for him. Oh, that was wide. But he will get a run here, so I will use battery. I will use battery. He's on the left-hand side, he's on the inside. Still side by side with Sainz. Use the battery. Down into Mirabeau. And that's why we save it, chat. That is why we save the battery. Because if I had done what that person said and spammed my battery, Sainz would have been bye-bye. Sainz would have been bye-bye. That's why you hold on to the battery, chat. That's why you don't waste it. What season are you on? We're on season 3. Good defense. Thank you, Ankit. Thank you. To the left and the right. Nice and tidy through here. There's a race win opportunity here today. Charles Leclerc only scoring P4 at the moment. As it stands right now, we're going to gain 13 points on the championship leader. And that'll take the gap down to 16 points in the championship, which is very, very good. It's where we want to be. Moonstar and Luke, thank you very much for the follows on Twitch. Appreciate you. Fusa as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is F125 worth getting? If you can wait for a price drop, then I'd say do so. If you're not in a rush to get it. I really enjoy it. It's definitely a step up from F125. Or from F124, sorry. But yeah, I definitely really do enjoy it. Hence why I've had a 2-week break off. And I've come back and I'm straight back into... This is my 3rd stream in a row since back. Just because I'm enjoying it. I miss playing. Break us, delete us. Don't delete my breaks. I need my breaks. Good morning, Rolando. Welcome in, welcome in. Eden and D5. Thank you very much for the follows. This is the first race of the stream, yes. Damn, the difference between YouTube and Twitch is crazy. Yeah, it's because Twitch only allows such small bitrate. But YouTube allows more, but because I can't run more, because I'm multi-streaming, YouTube is then hampered on the quality, sadly. Whereas I'd love to be able to run, 2K on YouTube in high bitrate, but I just can't do that. I need a better PC for that. Driver's view to be more realistic. Yeah, I could go into driver's view, but I'd lose about half my viewership. Viewers prefer TV podcast. This is why I'm now a Twitch person. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that was nearly a little bit too early. Can I use Oscar Piastri, please? Not really. I'm driving as myself.
Okay, mate. After that front wing damage, we've got to look after it now.
Yeah, let's look after the front wing. To be fair, we've done very, very well with front wing damage. It's only minor, so I think that's why. I haven't turned my fan on and I'm sweating, chat. I am sweating. Favorite track to drive on? Probably this one, to be fair. When you get it right, when you nail it, it is so satisfying. Especially this section. When you get this section right, oh, is it satisfying. Tyre's going to start to get a little bit slippery now. What happened to my gearbox there? Why was that like a little bit delayed? That was a bit weird. Wheels job application. Thank you very much for the follow. Romicus and Vakos. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Did you not create your own team? No, because I can't drive as myself and I'm vain. And I want to drive as myself. Thank you everyone for the follows over on TikTok. There are so many of you that I will try my best to read them out on straights when I can. But it's Monaco, so allow me. Michael Bray, George, and Omar, thank you very much for the follows. Oh! Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. But I want to. M-Web, thank you for the follow. Mikado and Renz, thank you for the follow. Vorda, Crazy. Lav, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you all for the follows. Appreciate you all. Thank you, Sean, for the flaming tire. Caden, Billa, Fion. Thank you all for the follows. You guys are amazing. You guys are all amazing. Can we win this race? 5 laps left to go in Monaco. We've got worse tyre wear than the cars behind. Carlos Sainz and that Williams and Alexander Albon. They were all cooking. They were all flying. And they are putting the pressure on behind me at the moment. I'm trying my best to keep it controlled. That's a little bit wide. That allows an opportunity for Carlos Sainz, but not quite. It's a difficult corner to find your way through. Do I think Max can win the title? Sadly not. And I'm out of battery. I need to go into medium just in case. I need to go into medium. We've drained a bit too much battery there. Hope for the bit win, boss. We're trying. 1 in the chat if you think that we can win this race. 2 in the chat if you think we're going to bottle it. 1 in the chat if you believe that we can win this race. 2 in the chat if you think we're going to bottle it. What do you reckon, chat? Sainz still putting me under pressure. Albon's dropped off a bit. I think his medium tyres are a little bit worse for wear now. I think we're better on tyre wear here at Monaco compared to the AI. But those hard tyres for Carlos Sainz are good. Are very, very good. I see a few 2s. I see you guys thinking I'm going to bottle it. That Albon slowing everybody behind. I don't think so. He's staying with us. To be fair to him, he is staying with Sainz. It's hard to be like right up behind each other around Monaco. Well, we might actually kick him out of my DRS though. And then if the 2 Williams fight, that gives me a chance to drive away. But no, Sainz still in my DRS here. Nice and tidy through there. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't be like Tottenham, mate. I'll try my best. Come on, come on, come on. We're hunting down our first race win of the season.
The turbocharger's on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it.
Okay, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Oh my god. I was scared then. I saw there was a little red bar and I was like, no, 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 no. Not now, engine. Not now. 3 laps to go. Don't do it. I think over 75 is when it can go from where. But we got to be careful. The last 3 laps of this race. I mean, Monaco, luckily, is not an engine-dependent circuit. Last 3.5 laps, turning into 2018 with Danny Rick. I mean, I was scared a little bit for that. I was scared a little bit. To be honest, even if the engine is struggling, just let me drive. Like, if we're in the lead, and we have this much of a gap over P5, we can still score good points, even with an engine that's really down on power. Even if the AI did fly past me, the corners we'd still be good at. We'd have good aeros still, so. Right, 3 laps left to go, chat. Nearly got a little bit too close to the wall. Thank you very much to Levy for the follow over on Twitch. Josh Devi as well. Silly Billy. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Jacko. Vincent, Jaden, and Paddy. Thank you all for the follows. Appreciate you all. I'm trying my best through here. Seems like you will win. I hope I didn't jinx this. Yeah, I just put it straight in the wall now. Let's hope not. Just got to bring it home. Bring it home for the last 3 laps. Nice and easy. Don't over push it. We did that earlier. We risked it earlier in the race. And it did pay off. Doing that undercut. And then just going full send on the AI. Put me in one of the biggest undercuts I've ever done. On the AI. And it worked an absolute treat. Oh boy, did it work. Rosie Wow and OT3. Thank you very much for the follows. We got to keep pushing, chat. We got it. We can't afford to slack off. Because if I slack off, That's when mistakes start to creep in. Carlos Sainz still right on my tail. 9/10 of the gap right now. We can just have a nice run through here. Maybe we can shake him out of my DRS, but he's too good. He's too good for that. That's a run wide at Raskas once again. I've missed the apex once some more in this race. Once some more. Half a second behind. Yeah, he's on my tail, but he's dropped off a little bit there. He has dropped off a little bit.
You hit that target, that sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
Yes, we didn't break our front wing. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway, Carlos Sainz still there. Still in the DRS range. The hard tyres will be so much better than these mediums right now. So we've got to watch out for that. What's our wear? 47%. At least we're not sliding as much as we were on those soft tyres. That was horrible, chat. That was horrible. Easy win. Don't say that, Vorda. Anything can happen. It's Monaco, of course. Anything can happen. All it takes is one little mistake. Hi, Hayden. How are you, mate? I'm doing good, Lazar. How are you doing? How are the tyres going? They are 48% on the rear right now. 48% worn. We're just taking it easy. We're driving at about 80% right now, just to make sure we bring the car home. You can see how far away I am from apexes and barriers. Just to make sure we don't do anything stupid as we go on to the final lap of this Monaco Grand Prix. The last chance for Carlos Sainz to take victory for Williams away from me and the Mercedes. I'm kind of feel bad. I wanted the Williams to do well. When they were in 1-2, I thought, you know what, this is a great opportunity for them. But I still want that race win, chat. I still need that race win. 13 points up for grabs. Ahead of Charles Leclerc, who's currently in P4 in this race. This is a great opportunity to get this championship back on its feet. Back underway. Charles Leclerc's consistency has been so good this season. Apart from a single DNF at Bahrain. Other than that, he's been on the podium, I think, every single race so far this season. So there is a great opportunity for Charles Leclerc to win this championship this year. But we're going to try our best to stop it. It was Lando Norris in Season 2. It looks like it's going to be Charles Leclerc in Season 3. As we go round the last sector now, the horns are horning. The yachts are blasting their horns in the harbour. As we come through the last couple of corners, through the swimming pool section, it's not going to be Williams' day as we go through Raskas. And I think we're going to make it 3 wins out of 3 at Monte Carlo. It's to the line. It's victory at Monaco. Yes! That was one hell of a race though, chap. They did not make that easy for me at all.
Amazing, mate. Well done.
They did not make it easy for me at all.
It's fantastic. It's really awesome to be a witness of that.
Yes, it is, Toto Wolff. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is crazy.
That's it.
I'm very, very happy with that. That's insane. Let's go. Let's go. A big win for Hayden Gullis. Exactly. A big win.
But they've come through to take
But we got to back it up. We've got another race today, chat. We've got to back it up with another race.
You can see what it means for the driver.
1 race win is good. 2 is even better.
Of this championship
We've got Spain next. Spain is next.
You now can embrace the team.
Great job, mate. Thank you very much, Prince. Thank you to everybody who hit the follows during that race. Thank you to K. Bryan, to Crazy Nero. Who else did I miss off? Crazy Lava Fire, E Money. Thank you very much to you, to Refusus, to the Buddha, to Kowalowski, Astro, Inner Private, Magic Merv, Kurto, Jamie. Thank you all for the follows. If you're on around in chat, do hit that follow button, just like Luca, Clips, Michael, Josh, Senan, Magnus, Jake, ... Thank you all for the follows over on TikTok. Josh, thank you very much for the 8 roses. Noah, Mateus, Liam, Senan Dunn. Hey Hayden, why did the stream end early yesterday? Because I had to go pick up a car. But we will end normal time today. Clips, thank you very much for the gift. Luca, Umgram, Jay, Ace Rose, thank you for the follows. Who won the other championship? Well, the constructors. I think it was... I think it was McLaren. I think McLaren won that one. Michael, thank you very much for the roses. How often do you race? We are live 5 days a week. YouTube Shorts might be junk for streaming, but they get the word out. Exactly. We are live right now. YouTube twice. Shorts and normal landscape version. We're live on TikTok, we're live on Twitch, and we're live on Kick. So feel free to watch on whatever platform you would like to. Yuki Tsunoda gets a 5-place grid penalty. Sadly, that does drop him down. But good news for George Russell is he gains a position from it. So very, very happy with that. Looking at the standings then, I think I should be 16 points behind, and I am. That is correct. Carlos Sainz now with that P2 moves up to 3rd in the championship. And as I said before, is very, very close in this section. If me and Charles Leclerc have an incident and we drop off, like, these guys can get right back in it. Or Ferrari drop off in the championship and the progression, who knows. We now take the lead in the Constructors, 4 points ahead of Scuderia Ferrari, as Esteban Ocon could only manage a P12 today on those hard tyres at the end. Right, let's get into the second race at the Spanish Grand Prix. Do I speak Dutch? A little bit. Ik hoor ja. Ik hoor ja. And to every one of my Dutch viewers, ik hou van jou as well. You can win the championship. We try our best. We finished early due to Doc's sabotage. Yeah, true. We did break our engine last time as well. But do not go anywhere, chat. We are going to be doing another race at the Spanish Grand Prix, so do not go anywhere. The pursuit for the championship continues. As Fem has given me the peace sign. What do you want? They're in the back of my bag where my laptop usually goes. I had to turn the fan on as well because it's hot and sweaty. I don't think he looks like you, Hayden. I agree, but there's not really anyone else who looks like me, so he has to do. Do I speak Portuguese like Fabio? I don't, because Fabio is Portuguese and I am not. So yeah, George Russell angry in the background. Well, he would be. You know, he's being beaten by his teammate. I mean, it started off well for George Russell. He did have the upper hand on me, but yeah, it didn't really work. Nice Pokemon. Thank you very much, Alien Head. Or Alien Emoji. Neppic, thank you very much for the follow. Does the Gullis man know W? What do you mean by that? Right. Let's have a little look then. So we lose a little bit there on Manufacturing Expert, but that's okay. Wind Tunnel as well, but the up one's fine. So we're okay with that. We're level 3 on all of those still. As long as we don't drop down, it is all good. When you're done, can you bring the prints here? I want to show them off. I just got a look then, chat. Like, maybe. Looks like George Russell and Hayden had a baby. That's what he would look like. Maybe. This is baby Gullis. Favorite driver currently is Lewis Hamilton. They made him look like a villain in the game. He is IRL. Right, so let's look at the R&D. We can do some upgrades. And we are going to focus on, as I said before, the chassis is the most important part for us to focus on. We've got a lot of resource points. I don't know how much George has. So we're going to do the engine cover. That's weight reduction. And that's going to be... Oh, is that a big upgrade? I don't know. Which one's bigger? That's a bigger upgrade. Let's do the hydraulics then. That's a bigger upgrade. I know George Russell was looking at that, but sorry, George. I'm going to take over and I'm going to do it. I had gone to eat lunch. Who won? We won, That's Cooking. We hit the apex at Raskas, and we won the race. MH Sports, thank you very much for the follow. I've got something to show off of what I picked up at Goodwood Festival Speed. Now, I don't know where these are going to go in the background, if they are going to go in the background. But I picked up some lovely, lovely prints. Some of them will go in the background, and then a few of them will go on our living room wall. But I'm a big fan of these. I feel like these look really cool. So first of all, we've got a Tyrrell. So if you can see that, we've got the Tyrrell from different angles. I think it's really cool. Of course, the famous 6-wheeler. Like, that is an iconic car. The fact that there was a car in Formula 1 that got a race win, did 30 races, and it had 6 wheels is just crazy. So we've got that one. We've got the 6-wheel Tyrrell. We've also got the Lotus 97, which is Senna's Lotus, the John Player Special. Very, very cool car. Doesn't really pop on the background in all fairness, but it's just a cool car. I think that looks really good. Just found you on TikTok during that race. Congratulations on the W. Thank you very much, MH Sports. Welcome in to the stream. The third style we've got like that is a Marlboro McLaren. This is from 74. James Hunts. Oh, no, sorry, 76. Fitzpatrick was 74. I think this is really cool as well. This one pops a bit better. Those three kind of go together, so that's really cool. I kind of want them stacked in the background of here somewhere. I don't know where yet, but I think they're quite cool. Now, two of my favorite ones. We've got this one. Senna's helmet. Like, that looks sick. Like, come on. Who doesn't agree that that looks sick? Like, that is sick. That is cool. Pick these up. They were 2 for £25. So I got quite a few of them. We've got a Michael Schumacher. Same one. Michael Schumacher helmet. That's pretty cool. I think these ones are going to go on the walls in our living room. Fem, as a Max Verstappen fan and as a Dutchie, she wanted this one. So I think this is quite cool as well. The orange looks really nice. Zandvoort, Max Verstappen. It's a cool print. I'll go up on the wall. So we got those. And then I saw this one and I thought, I can't not get it. I can't not get it. And it's a FW14B with the number 5 on it. So yeah, we've got that. And then because they were 2 for £25, I had to get another one. So I got Senna, the MP4-4 on this like cool background with like the World Championship of that season and all the races and the calendar. So that's really, really cool. So that's what I got. Where did you bought? Do you have the homepage? So I bought these all at Goodwood, but it is Automobilist. If you wait till tomorrow, if you do fancy these, I do actually have a affiliate code with these, I'm pretty sure. So let me double check that and I'll get you a link tomorrow. Or later, actually, there's a stream later on. And if you don't tune in later on, then join the Discord, !Discord, in chat. You can join my Discord and you can get yourself in there. And I will put the link in there later on when I have it as well. If you're watching on YouTube, the link's in the bio. Sorry, the link's in the description of the stream. And if you're on TikTok, the link to my Discord is in the bio, so you can go there. There was a cheaters in open lobbies, and they used another account to take out other people. Crazy. Crazy. Mateus, thank you very much for the follow. Right. So that's that. That's what I wanted to show off. Let's get into the next race then. So we'll do our specialist goals. We will do that, hopefully. Yeah, should be able to get 9th or better in qualifying. Yep, that'll be fine. It's a 33 lap race. What's the next race? It is Spain. Do I have Lando's? I do have a Lando Norris poster that I got sent by them. It's a really, really big one. So I do have one of those. Right. Can you give me a team name and colour scheme for my team career? Just finished 6th season of driver career with 3 championships wins with my debut team of Aston, and then season 4 to 5 with McLaren. You should drive in a IKEA livery, and it should be called IKEA F1. That's what you should do. IKEA F1. Right. What else are we doing? Inferno model penalties. Yeah, we'll do that in 7th gear. That's fine. Okay, happy with that one. What is my favourite Lego? It is the FW14B that we need to put together. I still have not put that together, but I need to do that. Right, without any further ado then, we've wasted enough time showing off my things. Oh, we have, what's this? Join us and earn rewards. I have a code with them, so I need to get that on stream. Which I'll do for tomorrow. Tesco F1's not a bad shout either. And I want like the old school Tesco value colours. With the white plastic bag. We definitely need a new engine for this weekend. 16% on that one is fine, but we definitely use old parts. So let's use newer parts for today. Just so that we don't blow up. We don't want to blow up, chat. That's the last thing we want to do. Is blow up the car. So that's fine. We're happy with that. Right, let's go to race weekend. Should be happy with that. Nothing else that we need to do. So let's go into the next race weekend and see how the cars progress. Join the Discord. Good stuff, Sean. Let us know if you've joined the Discord. When are you going to post the Wet Monaco GP? What Wet Monaco GP? Oh, when we did simulation damage. Today, actually, I think that's today. I've semi-edited it. I just need to do the intro and then go from there. Have you seen the new F1 film yet with Brad Pitt? It's really good. I haven't. I'm seeing it soon. I don't know what day. I can't remember. But I am seeing it soon. Right. Let's get into this. Oh, okay. Performance is all over the place. We haven't upgraded, but Williams have in the most recent round. So let's take a little look in a second at that. No rain across the weekend. Let's look at the progress from the other teams. So Alpine still the #1 team. Apex GP second. Williams are third. When are we watching F1? Friday night. Friday night we're watching the F1 film. As it is my day off from streaming. We're getting Pokemon. New Pokemon set. So it's going to be a good day. We're doing some DIY, putting up these posters. And then we're going to watch the F1 film. Alpine are so far clear. Yeah, they really are. Ferrari have dropped down a little bit. That could be good for the championship. Could get Williams in this championship. It's going to be very, very interesting how this all progresses. I'm going to do quick practice here, just because it is raining in this first session. So I'm going to do the qualifying one, because we always struggle with the qualifying one anyway. So we'll get this one out of the way, and then we'll do the other ones in the next one. What do Barcelona in football and F1 have in common? They're both the second best in their country. I don't know. If you're saying that Madrid circuit is better than Barcelona, I think you're wrong. So far from what we've seen. Right, can we just please stop failing? Thank you. Maybe you should switch to McLaren. I mean, McLaren are worse than Mercedes at the moment, so I don't think that's a good idea. I do want to go to Williams. We are looking at Ferrari in secret meetings, but I would like to go to Williams. Nope, don't retire. I want to try do one of these. Can I do any of these? No. Can I do any of these? I can try that one. But come on. 50% chance. And yes! That's what we like to see. Okay, end session. Let's go do some practice. What did you do to Alpine? We made them really good, and then they dropped off last season, and then this season they've shot up. They've been insane this season. They have been absolutely insane. Right, let's get into the next race. Let's go to track. Let's do this one. I just need a lap. Let's do the race strategy. So we have a race strategy to our advantage, so we can see that. And get through this one. Whoa. I need to put a setup on. Load setup. Spain VSE. Actually, let's look at the wings first. 36 is what the AI are probably going to run around there. So let's load up and see if we've got something similar. Where is Spain VSE? Did we not do Spain last season? Do I not have Spain? I don't actually have Spain, do I? I don't have Spain. Okay, let's adapt this then. Let me do this quickly, chat. We need to put the Spain setup in. If you're wondering where I get my setups from, I get them all from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to run the wings just a little bit lower. I run them from VSE at the moment. VSC. I do have Spain SLC, but SLC is mainly for like qualifying and for qualifying and time trial right now. I don't know if they've updated it, but I've enjoyed VSC, so I'm going to stick with them. That's not the link of the ones. I do need to get I need to go through my commands and get codes in there. And sort those out. Like with the Automobilista one. Is it Automobilista? I think it's just Automobilista, not Automobilista. That's the game, isn't it? Past Spain, it's there. Yeah, I think that was SLC, not VSE. I use two different ones now. Right, then max tire pressure is cool. And I'll make sure I save it because I've been really good at saving all my setups. Yeah, it's just Automobilista. Yeah, I'll get a link in there for Saturday stream for sure. Is VSE worth it? The 50 quid when I have setups, I'm pretty happy with. I mean, if you have something you're happy with, for sure. And if you're good at setting up and making your own setups, then no. VSE and all sim racing setup shops are for those people like myself who are just really lazy and also don't really know what they're doing when it comes to setups. If you know what you're doing, then sure, use your own setups. Like, you've set it up for how you like it. These setups might not improve you. Like, it could just be a waste of money because you don't go quicker. But if you're like me and you're lazy and you don't really know what you're doing when it comes to setups, then I think they are very good. Do they do setups for controller? I mean, the setups are kind of like very diverse. They do work across all of those. Right. Race strategy. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's do this. I think we should get rid of Las Vegas, Jeddah, Baku, Miami, Singapore, and Qatar. Then replace them with Nürburgring, Hockenheim, Brands Hatch, Laguna Seca, and Le Mans. I think Laguna Seca would really struggle with F1 cars. I don't actually know if I could see an F1 car do the corkscrew. To be honest, I would like to see it, but I think it could be difficult. But you're right for a lot of those tracks for sure. Macca McLean, thank you very much for the follow, and Bubs the Bot, thank you as well. Where can I get the best setups for playing with controller? I don't know about specific controller setups, but yeah, the setups that I currently use are VSE. Right, let's do the race strategy program, chat. Let's get this over and done with.
Okay,
Brands
mate,
is too
nice
short for
steady,
F1 now
we're
too.
a
Yeah, I agree.
representative lap, 'cause this is what's gonna set our race strategy.
Hockenheim, agree, should come back. Nürburgring. I mean, I preferred Hockenheim if we're talking one German track. Hockenheim for me. Turkey, yes. Malaysia, yes. What else? What else is missing? Magny-Cours. I like Magny-Cours. It's a good fun circuit. What else? What else? What else? A little bit down on the time here. I've gone a little bit tentative on that one. First lap always a little bit shoddy. We're okay though. Oh, again, not very good there. Did we not do Spain last season? I feel like maybe we didn't do Spain last season and that was dropped from our calendar. A lot of dirty air around here, chat. India. Oh, no, definitely Korea. Definitely Korea, yep. And then India. Yeah, I'd say India as well. I did like India. That was a good fun track. And it's a huge country with a massive population. It's just a shame about the tax situation that stops F1 from going there. I've had to use battery just to make sure we get the goal. We did run off the track a little bit, but it's okay. Irish Grand Prix. Do you have a circuit in Ireland? Is there a circuit in Ireland? I don't know if there's a circuit in Ireland, chat. Is there one? They don't have a grade 2 track, but they do have tracks. Hey, that's more tracks than I knew about Ireland. Why have I got another fly? There's another fly putting me off. He touched my arm. It wasn't as big as the last one. It's a small little fly. She's eating my sweat again. Just throw some walls around Dublin. To be fair, Dublin, a very popular tourist place. It's not a bad place to host a Grand Prix, but hey, look, I like my street circuits like Monaco. Not necessarily that they're difficult to overtake in. I think Saudi Arabia, the Jeddah circuit, is a great street circuit. It's fantastic. It's fast, it's flowing. It's not just 90 here, 90 there. That's what I really liked about Valencia as well. Like, yes, there are a fair few 90-degree corners, for sure. I agree. But there's also a lot of different corners, like the hairpin, and then the run out of there where it's flat through the double right, and then the left as you set up for another hairpin. It was an interesting circuit. I don't think it was necessarily that good for overtaking. Okay, yeah, I agree with that, right? I agree with that. There was only one good race there. But as a circuit to drive, I did enjoy it. Isle of Man track. What is in the Isle of Man TT track they should do? Just screw it. Normal roads, off they go. I mean, you go back to the 60s, then yes. Surprised they didn't run there. Czech Grand Prix, Swedish Grand Prix. If you could pick one track to return, chat, one track on either has been on the calendar before or has never been on the F1 calendar, what would you pick? One track. It's either been on the calendar before or it's never been on the calendar. What would you pick? Have a good day, Vats Cooking. Good to have you in the stream. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for jumping in, Vats. Have a good rest of your day. I hope you're doing well, though. It's been a bit quiet the last few days, so I hope everything's good. Hope you're still yourself. And we will see you very, very soon. We've got either German Grand Prix for Doctor, Portimao, Turkey, Sochi. Sochi in the game, actually, was a good fun track. I must admit. You could do a lot on there. It's officially been 10 years since Jules Bianchi passed away. Very, very sad day. I remember watching that Grand Prix live. And then, you know, I think Vettel had won the championship. And then it was... No, Vettel had... No, because it was 2014, was it? Was it? No, it was 2013. Was it 14? Was it 14? Can't remember, chat. 2014 Japan, yeah, it was. So it wasn't Vettel won. Lewis won the championship that season. But he didn't win the championship then. But I remember there was like... It was like a chat with the drivers, and then it was kind of like I only found out about it from driver interviews after the race, where they were just like, "Yeah, don't really care about what happened in the race. I just hope that Jules is okay." And like, I didn't even know we knew that Sutil crashed because obviously that brought out the yellows, but we didn't know that Jules had crashed at that point. So I remember just being like, "What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? What's going on?" So yeah, it was a very sad day. That sadly is Formula One. I mean, we're lucky that we live in a time where it's far and few between. They're not like the old days where, you know, they were guaranteed to lose a driver every season. Should have been red flag for sure. There shouldn't have been a truck on the track. I mean, red flagged. I don't know what. I can't remember what the weather was like. If the weather was bad enough, I think in terms of weather and rain, it's not necessarily an issue back then because they didn't have ground effect cars, and the ground effect cars have made the spray just unbearable. But I think it's because it was getting dark. They held the race too late, and it was getting dark by that point. That was, I think, the issue as well. But you know, they've got measures in place now with virtual safety cars, whereas because double yellow flags, like, they ask you to slow down, but you know, you don't have a delta in front of you to tell you how fast you should be going. So, I mean, the virtual safety car now definitely is an improvement for sure. And like, a safety car should be on track if there is a recovery vehicle. Tractor should be an automatic red. Depends where it is in the situation for sure. Like if it's a race like that, then I think you definitely have an argument for it to be red flagged in that situation. Because if it's bad weather, if you look at it's Nürburgring, isn't it, where all the cars skate off at turn 1, and it's just like, well, there's a tractor on track there. If one car has skated off, then what's to say another one isn't? Especially when you're at like normal speeds, right? If you're at virtual safety car speeds and it's off the track, I don't know. But that sadly is the way that Formula 1 is. It's very reactionary. Reactionary? I don't know if that's a word, but you can never always prepare for what happens. Like some stuff, yes, some people called out. I mean, Martin Brundle did say it, you know. He did say at that moment, that race, 2007, that if one car can go off there, another car can join it. And he did say it. And you know what? Yes, fair. But a lot of the time, you don't really know something's needed until something bad happens, right? And I think a lot of the time, with each death that has happened in motor racing, something has been put in place to make sure that hopefully that never happens again. I mean, the Halo has definitely been a good introduction where I think, regardless of the Halo, I don't think that would have helped Jules Bianchi's death. I don't think that would have stopped it. But I think it was definitely kind of like looked into because of that situation. It was like, okay, what happens if a car goes under something? You know, what happens in that case? How do we protect our drivers? And we had it a few times, like Alonso 2012, where the car went over the front. I think there was also 2014 with Kimi Räikkönen, I think, went over the front of Alonso's car, or Alonso went over the front of Raikkonen's car. So there were situations like that where those were also looked into for a Halo. And I think none of us liked the Halo at the time. And even now, if I see a car without the Halo, I'm like, it does look better without the Halo. I agree in terms of aesthetically pleasing cars, but I think we can all agree that the Halo's been the best introduction to Formula 1 modern safety standards for a while. I don't know, since the next best thing, I don't know, the hands device maybe, or carbon fiber monocoques. There's a lot of stuff that's obviously been introduced over the years to improve safety. They should bring back Malaysia. I agree. I love Malaysia. What a circuit that is. So many drivers would have died during the Halo era if there was no Halo like show. It is crazy. It is crazy as well that is... I can't disagree with that. It is crazy. That you look at the amount of time before that, right? Can we stop failing these? We're going to pass this one? Yes, there we go. Yeah, the amount of drivers that we didn't really have. We had close calls, but nothing where we're like, damn. You know? And... you can even throw, what's the max one? Grosjean, I know. Yuki in Imola, maybe. I don't know. We've seen cars kind of do that before. Zhou for sure. The skidding across the floor and the way it flipped. Lewis, yes, when Max went over the top of him. Charles, there was one with Charles Leclerc in the season that it came out. Max, I don't know. Like, it's a big crash, but the Halo didn't necessarily stop that. We've seen cars go into the barrier as heavy. Carlos Sainz, very famously in Sochi, before the Halo was introduced, went under the barrier down the back straight. He went off. He hit the wall there. Went down the back straight. I think with a big crash. Was it Massa? It was a spring that Massa hit his helmet. Yeah, I don't think the Halo would have prevented that because it still would have had a small window. It might have done. It could have hit the Halo. You never know with that one, but it's you can't guarantee that one. But yeah, the Max 1. I don't know. I think with the Max 1, I don't think it was necessarily the Halo. It's the other safety standards of Formula 1. The hands device, the stuff like that. You know, the hands device is huge. You know that getting a 50G crash on your neck without a hands device. That's deadly. That is deadly. You off? Alright. I love you. See you later. Have a good day. Make sure you're at the door. I'll see you soon. Alright. Bye. Okay. Right, let's get into qualifying chat. Let's get your predictions in the chat. Where do you think we are going to qualify here in Spain?
It's a Catalonian qualifying.
Where do you think we're going to qualify in Spain?
To Spain, to Barcelona,
Dr. Redeem, hydrate.
wherever
Yes, sir.
You are in the world, do you feel the need for speed?
Where will we qualify in Spain? Karim Hattem says P9. Sean says P3. Leonard says P3. Tom Cattle says P5. Clash P8. Top 4 403. Barbug P5. Lukin P4. Zofira P2. Prediction is up on TikTok as well. On Twitch, sorry. P11 for Maval. Sean P2. Other Sean P2. 4 letters P5. SJ top 3. How did the photographer getting go? What do you mean? Clash, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. LWG Huber says P3. Shannon says P3. Sorry, P6. Shannon says P3. Archie P4. Rudy Gamer says P1. General P10. Alvin P1. Mark says last. Black Boy says P1. How did the photographer meeting? What photographer meeting? What about Marcus Ericsson crashing in Imola? You mean in Monza? No, I don't think so. He didn't land in a position where the Halo got hit or prevented anything. Again, we've seen crashes like that before. We saw pre-Halo Fernando Alonso do a barrel roll in Australia. Yeah, but the death in Spa, SJ, was because of a double impact. Like the crash structure in yes, no challenge this weekend, Timo. The crash structures are really good in Formula 2. They take the hit, but he got hit in the same place twice. And sadly, that crash structure from that first hit was already done its job. And then the second hit in the same place, it's got no more crash structure to take the force, sadly. Right, enough sad talking. Let's get into qualifying. Let's focus on this now, chat. Let's work on trying to get a good result in this qualifying session. 10 minutes 30 remaining on the clock. Let's go out on track and see what we can do in qualifying. Hopefully, trying for my wedding. I'm not getting married. What are you on about? I think we agreed only on race weekend tracks. Okay. Yes, we know the track and we know the weather, I suppose. And if we do choose a challenge, we decide it after we choose the weather this time around. Right. Let's get into qualifying, chat. Let's do this. Through the fast right. Burn the ERS. Down to line. And let's see what we can do, chat. Let's see what we can do. Jokes, great win in Monaco. Thank you very much. Right, so let's see what we can do.
Drop to P22.
Here in Spain. Push the car on the battery all the way through this right-hander. I think I'm braking a little bit too early through here. So, brake of the 50, chuck the car in. That was a little bit too late, but we're getting there, chat. We are getting there. I hate that corner. I never managed to hit the apex of that corner. That's my Rascas of Spain. That is my Rascas of Spain, chat. Oh, that's wide. This is not a good lap. This is not a good lap. This is definitely just a banker. We're going to have to go again in this session, chat. I'll be surprised if we can ego retire from this one. The car is just not as good. I think it is as good. It's just is much faster in a straight line that I'm just braking a little bit too late for corners this season. Because I'm so used to previous cars. Right, burn all the battery, because we can. Burn all the battery, a little bit wide, that's okay. To the line, it's P7, it's okay. It might be safe, chat. It might be safe. It might be safe, I don't know. Why they put restart session and return to garage right next to each other? I don't get it. I am ready for the crash. How dare you, every race. I didn't know that. We will see. You said you remembered a Leclerc one. Are you thinking Spa 2018? Maybe. It was literally the first season that they came out. I think the way that the Halo took damage. So I think if you see that the Halo takes damage, you can definitely say as well that that one, the Halo prevented something. Right, I think it was at Spa that year. Yeah, 2018 I was at Spa that year, yeah. Yeah, I did go to that race. Do we go for another lap, chat, or do we ego retire? 1 in the chat to do another lap. 2 to ego retire. Go race, we will get there in a second. Attention. For someone who's called attention, you have a very low attention span. 1 to ego retire, 2 to go again. We are 8 tenths off. There is potential for improvements. I mean, they've got to find 2 tenths of a lap. Some of these cars are very, very slow. Seeing a lot of 1s. Let's do it. Let's ego retire. Let's ego retire. Spain's a good overtaking track. We can do this if we do get bumped out. But we should be okay. There should be a lot of improvements. We dropped down a little bit to P10. That's fine. That's safe. Albon first. Alpine. Williams and Alpine being the top teams. This is crazy. This is crazy, chat. This is crazy. You got this, King. No English. Sounds like you are speaking in English. Right. New set of tyres, old set of tyres. How old are they? They're okay. Let's go for it. Let's put a banker lap in. The banker lap probably will actually be an improvement on the lap that I did because that lap was so bad. We voted as 1 different option, or at least I did. I saw more 1s in all chat, so. If you get a podium tonight for CS, I will gift a sub. Okay, okay, Timo. We will try our best. Flying lap? Yes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I want to get this just through as soon as possible. I want to start this race before Tom Bina starts this stream. Ocon out. Ocon. Oc out. Cheetah Bot, thank you very much for the follow. Jordan Racing as well. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Right, let's get into this second race of the day. Here at Spain.
Right, that's
and see what we can do here.
P16 now.
Up into hot lap mode, and away we go. Burn the battery to the line. Let's see what we can do. Use tyres this time around. If we can get to Q3 on used tyres, that'd be great, because it gives us that option in the race with tyres. But of course, let's not expect anything. It's a very, very fast grid on this season. We've got Williams, we've got Alpines, we've got Mercedes, Red Bulls. Everybody's in the fight. Everybody is in the fight. It's a lot better through that. A lot tidier. Use the battery down to here. Use a lot more battery than I expect. Oh, again over the curb. I'm just not good through that corner. It's so dirty. It's so dirty, chat. Believe in you, Hayden. Let's go. Do you think you can win this race? Because you believe in me? I do. If you believe, I believe. And that's all we ever need, chat. All we ever need is a little bit of belief. Run wide there a little bit. Keep it on the track. Just about. All the battery to the line. Here we go. And it's P4. P5. That's not too bad. On used tyres. Used tyres, that's not too bad, chat. That's not too bad. Is that enough to ego retire, though, chat? What do we think? What do we think? Is that enough to ego retire? 5 tenths off of pole. Lando Norris is there. Bortoletto and Hulkenberg do a good lap. Drivers who have the potential to beat us. I mean, Charles Leclerc can go faster than that. If he gets knocked out, I'll be very, very happy, though. It opens up the championship. What do we reckon, chat? What do we reckon? 1 in the chat if we should ego retire and go to Q3. 2 in the chat if you think we're going to have to do another lap. 1 in the chat to ego retire. 2 to do another. Right, listen here, Cade, in the TikTok chat. Start the race, bruh. Why you don't start the race? If you don't know how Formula 1 works, we got to do qualifying and then we do the race, okay? So we can't do the race until we do the qualifying. So just sit still and wait a second, okay? Jesus Christ, Cade. Stop crying, bro. Okay, yeah, 1 in the chat to ego retire. 2 to do another lap. I got a lot more. TikTok are all saying 1s. Oh, sorry, Twitch is saying 1s. I'm seeing 2s in TikTok. Okay, now the 1s are coming. Now the 1s are coming. My bad, it's 3 AM here. Yeah, well, take that, little shit. 2, you can do better. We can do better, but, like, this is just to get through to Q3. We just need top 10. Everyone's now saying 2s for the troll. So that we go longer. I'll tell you what. We'll start a lap. If we are safe, we'll go back to the pits. 2 is 10. Let's go. Got a track, drive out.
Right, the car's ready.
If we are safe, chat, when everyone crosses the line, the angriest I saw of Hayden. Nah, you definitely seen me angrier, Blasic. You definitely seen me angrier, for sure, surely. Surely you have seen me angrier. I'm still here, by the way. Let's go, Oscar. Oscar the Kiwi, let's go. Right, out on track. 1 minute 52 left on the clock. That's plenty of time. Into none. We've got a McLaren and a Williams staying out. They should be fine. I'd be surprised if they're not beaten. There's no change of track. It's not getting drier, so they're fine. Right, chat. Can we get into Q3? Can we get into the top 10? 1 in the chat if you believe that we can get into Q3. 2 if you don't. If I see you in Belgium, you might not see me in Belgium now, sadly. I've got a job offer. There's going to need me to be in London for that weekend. So I'm just waiting an email right now. But yeah, sadly that means I'm probably not going to be going to Belgium. Oh, that's the gravel. So yeah, if I get this job for the weekend, then because it's going to be working with in Formula E, so going to Formula E, which is sadly the same weekend as Belgium in London. No, I'm going to Belgium. I mean, it's not confirmed yet. It's not confirmed yet, but well, anyway, across the line, let's go. Let's talk about that in a second. Across the line. Let's start the lap, and let's see what everyone does. Let's see what everyone does. Yeah, that will mean no 100% race that weekend as well, because I will be away. You're not saying I can go faster. It's I've not got that much faster at the moment. Right, they're going to come across the line. To be fair, I'm going to get most of the lap in before I know I'm safe. A little bit of grass. I did say before, it doesn't hurt anybody, but somebody said they had an allergy to it, and it literally does hurt them. So, let's not say that again. We're not even that much faster. We're not even improving, chat. That was such a good lap from me. Should improve here, though, with no touching the curb. There we go. We are in P9. We will probably have to get this lap completed, and we will. We will. God, good thing we did go again then, chat. Because they are improving. 2 tenths up at the moment. Yeah, we're in P11. We do have to improve. Come on, come on, go on to the line. 3 tenths up. That should be enough. And it is. It's P3. That's good. There we go. Okay. Okay, thank God we went again. You did tell me. This is why I listen to you, chat. This is why I listen to you. It's your decision, because you are my engineers. Hey, man, I'm new to using a wheel on F1, and maybe any tips to start a race on zero traction? Honestly, it's cliche, but it's practice. I can't tell you how to do it, because it's muscle memory at the end of the day for me. And that's just because I've done it so much. So the more you do it, the better you're going to get, the easier it's going to become. You've just got to get over that stage of getting frustrated with it. Charles Leclerc sadly does improve. He gets into the top 6. Oscar Piastri out, and that McLaren, like, he's been hard done by. Him and also Antonelli and Hadjar have been hard done by on this game. They deserve better ratings. They deserve better consistency. I walked on the Hungaroring on the main straight and in turn 1 and in the box. Nice. One more quali. One more qualifying session. This is the top 10. I will see you soon. I need to go. Okay, Shan, have a good rest of your day. By the way, you saw Doctor Who somehow has an Emmy nomination. Yes. For It's Only a Twist. There's always a twist. There's always a twist at the end. Yeah, our favourite song, Doc. Second to I've Got a Dog. He's named Fred. My dog is alive. He's not dead. I love my dog. You love him too. Something like that. I love this so much. You're making my boring day pretty fun. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. With my noise and fun vibes. So I need a little bit slower, but I'm not even going to do a banker lap. I'm just going to go for 1 lap. We're going to go 1 lap. We're going to go 1 lap, new tyres. I'm going to go for it. Oh, love ferries. Hey, I went on an Irish ferry last time that I went to the UK, and do you know what? It's better than P&O. From now on, I'm going Irish ferries. I actually preferred it to P&O. Go with that much time remaining. Actually, did I change my... Oh my god, I've been running with 20 kilos in the car, chat. We're going to cook. We are going to cook. We're going to be the fastest driver out there now. We've been running with 20 kilos in the car. You seem excited to play and talk. Your ADHD definitely improves people's mornings. I feel like I have got ADHD. I haven't been diagnosed with it, but I feel like I have got ADHD. He has lost his marbles. I never had my marbles in the first place. Ooh, we're kind of close on the time left, to be fair. I think we should be okay, though, chap. We should be okay. We should have enough time. I don't care. Give me the warning. I don't care. Flat round here. Carry the speed. There we go. That's the only corner I can really cut and maximize. So, no more. We've got to hope that we get to the line in time, which I think we should. I think we will. We've got 1:10 left. It's what, a 1:11 lap I think we did before? How long is the lap around here? Like 1:11? Something like that. It's quite short. Unless I got that completely wrong. How long is the lap around here, chat? We don't see time, so hard to tell. Okay, there's 51 seconds left remaining on the clock. I need to see if they've made that change, if they've updated the timing tower being broken. Chat, can we get pole position with less fuel in the car now? 1 in the chat if you believe that we can. 2 if you don't. 1 in the chat if you believe that we can get pole position. 2 if you do not. What's your thoughts, chat? What's your thoughts? 1 in the chat for pole position. 2 for not pole position. Let's see what we can do. Flat round here. DRS, ERS to the line. Let's see what we can do, chat. Let's see what we can do. I'm seeing a lot of 2s in the chat. A lot of non-believers. Do I think we can get pole? Yes, because we always have to believe. If I don't believe, then what is the point? We might as well just go and drive in some milk floats. To be fair, we always have to believe, chat. See, that seems much nicer through there now that I've got less fuel in the car. See, much nicer through there. A little lock up, but I still make the apex. Why? Because I've got less fuel in the car. What an idiot I am. I'm so stupid. Anyone who watches my streams regularly, you know how much of an idiot I am. That's just a typical Hayden Gullis move. If you are new around here, then first of all, hit that follow button, because why are you not followed already? But secondly, get used to more idiot moments. Purple in the middle sector. Oh, we're flying, chat. We are flying. George Russell, only P8 in this qualifying session, ahead of Nico Hulkenberg. And hopefully we're trying to improve and beat him through the fast right. And there's 1 more corner left to go. See if we can take it flat. Now we've got less fuel in the car. And we can. Down to the line. DRS wide open. Is that enough for pole position? No, it's 4th. It is 4th. It's 4th. Okay. We were purple in the middle sector, but sadly only good enough for 4th. But you know what? The race is on.
Well,
the race is on, chat.
But don't worry. We'll be
Charles Leclerc. Oh, he beat Carlos Sainz by 0.003 of a second. We were 2/10 off pole position at the end of the day. Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz both dipping into the 1:09s. Teammates, of course, in 2024. Now we're in 25, 26, 27. Now we're in 2027. And we've got Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc maybe batting out for the championship. Definitely batting out for the win in Spain. Sainz will like to win his home Grand Prix. Let's see if that will happen today, or if we can stop that. George Russell P9 Nico Hulkenberg with a very strong result in P10. Standings, we don't need to look at that. But Sainz, if he does win, can catch up in the championship as well. Panton and Indy Takov, thank you very much for the follows. As I said, if you are new around in chat, what are you doing? Hit that follow button. It is the best decision you will make today because we are live 5 days a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. We've got 2 streams today. We've got another one later on this evening for Creator Series iRacing. The first time we are doing iRacing in Creator Series. We've also got 2 streams on Saturday, Career Mode Open Lobbies and Creator Series F1 on Saturday, with Sunday our 100% community race stream. Thank you very much to Yukio, to Just Fran, and Nathwaba as well. Thank you for the follows in the stream too. Driver looks nothing like you. Okay, listen, all right? There isn't any that look like me. Have a word with Codemasters and EA, okay? Tell them they need to make a driver that looks exactly like me. I've said before, I'll happily get my face scanned in the game. But they said no after a certain someone in the F1 community did some naughty things. And he was in the game. And now, I don't think there's any creators in the game anymore. Because of them, they ruined everything. Harun, thank you very much for the follow. You look like Hulkenberg. I have got that before. I used to have bleach blonde hair. So I did get that before. I get Jensen Button when I get my hair short. And I get Sebastian Vettel when my hair's longer and I haven't shaved. I get Sebastian Vettel. So I just kind of like dabble between the 3 of them. The closest lookalike I've ever got, though, is... actually, I was going to say Declan Rice. I get that a lot. But the closest one... Name drop. What do you mean name drop? Oh, you want me to name who was the naughty person? Those who know, know. I don't need to name it. Those who know, know. But there's an actor, a Spanish actor in a series called Elite. I also look like him. I've said that's the closest one. Russell and Hayden had a baby, and then the baby put his face as food. What? What do you mean the baby put his face as food? What do you mean by that? Blonde Declan Rice. Am I blonde? It's not like mousy brown. Oh, no. Like a mousy brown colour. Tom. I look like Tom. I don't think I look like Tom. What about Tom Connor? Villeneuve with hair. Or just because I'm wearing glasses? Whoa, whoa, whoa. SJ, do you want to correct that name? Can I whip a cheeky free kick, Hayden? Do you know what? I can. I don't like Lachlan.
Welcome along, everyone, to sunny Spain, specifically
Who's
to the
Lachlan?
circuit de Barcelona,
As in the
Catalonia.
YouTuber Lachlan.
So many great
KDC, thank you very much for the flaming tire. Right, chats. Enough waffling. Let's get our predictions in. Mark Walling knows what to do. Let's get our predictions in the chats. Where do you think we're going to finish in this race? We're starting P4 unless there's been any penalties. But Mark Whaling thinks that we are going to qualify in P2. But what do the rest of you think? Tom Cattle has said P1. Get your predictions in. I'm going to shout you out. Get your predictions in, I'm going to shout you out. Tom Cattle, as I said, says P1. Damn Land says P3. Leonard P1. P4 for whatever that emoji is. We're P4 on the grid. Alfie says P3. Morning buddy to you, Rolando.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
What's that noise? Sean says P1. Will says P2. Cade says P7. He's going to be frothing at the mouth right now. He's like, oh, yes. He's finally racing. Yeah. It's all right, Cade. You just breathe a little bit and you get to the races. It's okay. Liam says P6, Jaden P5. And if you're like, why is he taking the mick at me, Cade? Look, listen, okay? If you're going to shout in the chat and say, just race, I'm gonna tease you, all right? I'm going to tease you. How many seasons are you doing? This is season 3 already. We'll see. I don't know yet. P1, you can do this from XXF1. Let's look at personalized strategy. So, Taiwan, we're actually better at... yeah, we're better than. We can maybe even do mediums. I think so we can do mediums. It is a bit of a risk, but what about... The undercut on that could be a good idea. I mean, the wear is not too dissimilar. Right? It's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same, chat, right? The wear on these tyres is pretty much the same. I don't think it's worth doing the hards. The hards don't look like they're good around here. I think we're better off if we do a different strategy. Yeah, mediums are better. Okay, those are the two strategies that we got, chat. One in the chat if you think that we should do the one stopper. Two in the chat if you think we should do the two stopper. Are we on Twitch? Yes, we are. We're live on TikTok, Twitch, Kick, YouTube. All under the same names. If you want to watch on whatever platform you want to watch on, feel free to do so. You can just go jump over to there. But I do read all the chat. So if you want to stay where you are, feel free to do that as well. One in the chat for the one stop. Two in the chat for the two stop. Come on, chat. You're my engineers. Where are you? Chat is very, very quiet at the moment. Where are you, chat? Come on. Where's my engineers? Where have they all gone? What do we got? Like 5 people watching us? About that. Where are you, chat? Where are you? What car setup do you go? VSE. We use VSE. I think there's a lot more ones. A lot more ones. If tie wear's really bad, then we will commit to the two stopper. But we'll stick with the one for now. And see how that goes. We'll be very, very quick on that comeback. But, yeah. I mean, they kind of all wear at the same rate, to be honest. They all have very similar sort of lengths. I mean, the softs can also do 14%. They wear pretty much all the same. It's pretty crazy. Turn 4 and last 3 are going to be hell. End of stints on the two-stopper, but it's still likely better. Okay. Yeah, I think one stop. We'll go one stop then. Let's do it. Let's do it then, chat. YouTube chat has frozen. They're working fine for me, I believe. Let me just double check. That one's fine. Yeah. And we are live on that one. We are public. Wow, we had a huge drop off of viewers between races. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. That is crazy. YouTube short is like you do more than one race. The drop off is crazy. Right. We've stopped long enough. Let's go. Have I tried the Lando Norris Monster? No. I'm not really a big fan of energy drinks, I'll be honest with you. They're not that nice. Juice, thank you very much for the follow. If I'm getting caffeine now, it's an iced coffee. I like my caramel iced coffees. Hey, look, listen, okay, I'm nearly 30, okay? I can't be drinking Monster. We all had that one kid, didn't we, in secondary school or in sixth form, who would just always be drinking a can of Monster or what was that? Is it Rockstar? Rockstar Energy? There was a kid who would always be drinking Rockstar Energy, like at 10 in the morning, in sixth form, and it's like, oh my god, your gut must be on fire. You must be on the toilet right now. Speaking of on the toilet right now, I know there's a few of you on TikTok who are watching this on the toilet. Come on. Name and shame yourselves. Who is watching on the toilet right now? I know there's one of you. I know there's definitely one of you. Where are you? I'm that one who's always drinking Monster. Nah, your gut must be crying. Steph Hockey says me. Mr. Haas says me. Jake is as well. Yes, yeah, I do it. Levin is also doing it. Daniel, Danny. Someone says never. Liar. Liar, currently dropping King Kong finger, says Joe Keefe. I've been called out being on the phone for 25 minutes. Your legs must be dead. You get up, you're going to fall over. If I wasn't on lunch, I would be on the toilet at work. Yeah, we are prime time toilet viewing, okay? That's what we are. Oh, God, I thought I was going to drive into Max. Look how beautiful that livery is, by the way. I like it. It looks nice. Anyway, they're too close to each other. I want to get a move on. Let's line up on the grid then, chat. Let's do this. 0.1? Okay, let's go. I'm the one that doesn't drink anything other than Iron Brew. Are you Scottish by any chance, Alfie? Okay, how to turn on the damage mode? You go to damage and you turn it on. It's pretty easy. Just like that. Anyway, let's get into the race. The second race of the day. The lights on, the engine's revving. Oh, that is the worst reactions you have ever seen. That's how you know I'm getting old. Because I reacted about 2 seconds after the lights went out. Drops down to P6 momentarily. You can have a look up the inside though of the. That's a bit loud. I'm gonna let me close the window. Okay, that was a bit loud. I don't know what that was. I don't know what works are going on outside, but that was loud. I thought my car just blew up. Okay, I'm going to restart session just because I'm mid-corner. We can use a flashback, that's fine. Right, okay, here we go. Lights on, engines revving. Let's go again. I will do the same reaction time. Okay, that wasn't as bad. I'm going to let Albon go. Because that's where Albon was. I'm going to let him go. Okay, in doing so, I've let Lando... No, not you. Right, okay, here we go. Now, this is back where we were. Behind Alex Albon, into the first corner. And we go again. After someone blew up outside. Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz are dilly-dallying. They're fighting quite hard up ahead. Let's try and see if we can catch up to those guys. Do I have GT7? No, I do not. I haven't played it. Oh, they're very slow through here. Are we good through the corner still? We should be good on the straights as well, though, chat.
Right,
I have got the car set up for some good straight line speed. Hopefully against the AI. So let's see how that plays out. What was that, you're 30? I'm actually 28. I'm 29 in less than a month. In half a month now, I will be 29. Oh, we are getting close to 30. Oh my god, the dirty air through there. The dirty air. What season is this? This is season 3, chat. This is season 3. As we're in a good little battle here for the win still. We're doing an undercut. They're on medium tyres. They're doing a medium hard stint. I'm doing a soft medium. I'm doing an undercut, I think. I might not be doing an undercut. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing the same pit stop time as them. But if I can do the undercut, and the mediums can get up to temperature really quickly, I already have it as 29. Wow. Do I do this for a living? Yes, I do. This is my full-time job. Ethan, thank you much for the follow. If you're new around in chat, do hit that follow button. That means you never have to miss a stream. So make sure you hit that follow button. Right, let's go, chat. Let's go. Let's push. Let's keep pushing. And let's see what we can do here. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alex Albon, I mean, the cars... AI always seem a lot quicker than me in the early stages of the stint. I don't know if it's just like tyre temperatures or what. But, yeah, the AI are good around here. They are slowly getting away from me, to be fair. I need to use battery to make sure I stay in their DRS range. But I don't have to worry about dirty air through there, at least, so that's good. Right, let's see what we can do. Do I think Antonelli stays at Mercedes? Yeah, I think so. I think Antonelli's been doing a good job, but it's like... I feel like it's a waste for Merck to put him in the car. Unless they can find him a spot elsewhere for next season, there's also going to be decent. But he's not done a bad job. He's got a podium. He's got a pole position. Yes, okay, there's been some rookie errors in there for sure, but that's... Oh, God, that's a lot of dirty air. Oh, my God, that was a lot of dirty air. How did we get all that dirty air and we were that far ahead of Lando Norris? That's crazy, chat. That is crazy. Right, we need to put it into hot lap mode. And catch back up to these guys, hopefully. And be aware of that next time, if we do get onto the back of them. I was not expecting that. He likes Stroll, Norris, Russell, and oh my. What do you mean? And Joe, my boy Joe. I mean, I am British. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect from my British bias? P2 out the window? I don't know about that. Never, ever count your chickens in these races. Because anything can happen in career mode. And we are catching back up. Joe equals the GOAT. Joe is the GOAT. Joe's a good lad. I don't know when he's back. He's going to be back soon. We're going to do some co-op. I think... when? Tomorrow, maybe? No, not tomorrow. I'm out tomorrow, I think. Maybe Saturday or Sunday. We'll see. Still catching up to the cars ahead. We are closing in. They are going to get DRS off of each other, chat. So it is going to make it more difficult for me at 1.2 seconds. But we should be able to pull them back in. What is the difficulty? 105. 105 difficulty. Greetings from South Africa. Welcome in. Ferrari fan here. Oh, you must be having a tough time. You just experienced pain on a fortnightly basis with Ferrari, I guess. What track is it? This is Spain, Conor Miller. Look at how much they get away on the straights. It's crazy. Oh, that's wide, though. That's not good. But I can pull them back in the corners. Especially if they start fighting. That's what I kind of need from the guys up front. But look at Lando Norris and the rest of the guys behind. Like, their pace is not there. Franz Hermann fan here. We're all a Franz Hermann fan. Yeah, that's a bit of an L corner from me as well there. I need to perfect the corners because they gain on the straights. Just join the stream. What track is this? This is Spain. We're at the Spanish Grand Prix. This is, I think, round 6 of the career mode. You're tuning in on lap 4. We did qualify P4. We dropped off the start. Oh no, not again, not again, not again. No, it's not even dirty air around here this time. It's just the car can't handle it. Piastri goes fastest. That's crazy. He's got some good pace. 2.4 seconds. That's the gap. They have got DRS on each other, so maybe they can fight. If they fight, we have a chance. These soft tires dropping off a little bit, chat. Not holding on as well as expected, especially on that left side. They are really burning up on the left. So that's not good. I'm still here, by the way. Good to see you, Oscar. Still here.
No need to worry
Just
about
chilling.
the
Nice.
now. Everything's
Hope you're all enjoying the stream. If you are enjoying the stream and you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on TikTok, make sure you hit that like button. It does really help out the stream. It helps push it to other people. So if you enjoy the stream and you think other people should be watching this, then make sure you hit that like button on YouTube and on TikTok. And of course, follow if you are new around here, just like Rabkoff just has done. Flights booked. Zelor Magic as well. Thank you very much for the follows. Dropping off a little bit in this race now. The DRS being out of that is hampering me. Remember, chat, we are doing a slight undercut. And we will have better tyres when we go to mediums than they're on hards. So, it's not over yet. There's still every opportunity to get back in this race. Thank you very much to Suni for the 5 roses. Before that, I watched F1, not so much with passion now. Will, Ivano, thank you very much for the follows. Thank you very much for the follows, guys. Mark and Berkey, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Pokemon the movie was 26 years ago, so it's still younger than me. Ferrari's in first place. That's Leclerc. Oh, tyres a little bit loose there. But if they battle, maybe I can get back in. I don't think they are battling though. Leclerc has got the lead. Leclerc has got the lead. Is this Barcelona? Yes, it is. 2.5 seconds the gap. I'm kind of keeping with them. But when they get DRS, that's when they just drive away from me. Jaden, thank you very much for the follow as well.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.6 seconds.
Can we win this race, chat? 1 in the chat if you think we can do 2 race wins today. 2 in the chat if you think it's going to be impossible. What goal are they asking me for? Average lap time of 1:18. Okay. Oh, we can do that.
Oh, great stuff.
There we go. Job done.
Target.
Perfect.
Really good
Literally
job.
straight away.
Okay, so we're leading up
Is
to
there less
35,
trains than in F124?
7 seconds.
No. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Is that ahead? I think it's behind. No, it is ahead. It's these two. And it is Max Verstappen, who is farting on track. He's had an engine failure. That's up to P4. That could be a virtual safety car.
Green
What do we
flag.
do if it is? If it is a virtual safety car, we could commit to a 2-stop. If there's a virtual safety car, we go for a 2-stop strategy, chat. I think that's the call. He's out of the race. Is it virtual? No. It's just not. We don't get any safety cars on this game. Where are my safety cars? No safety cars whatsoever. That would be at least a virtual in real life if there was a car pulled off to the side of the road. Crazy. It did hamper Albon. It does mean that Sainz and Leclerc have got away in their own little battle. We can maybe catch up to Albon and get some DRS off him. That would be nice. He doesn't have DRS anymore, so now we can see if we truly are faster than the cars ahead without DRS. So I think that's what's hurting us a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately no safety cars. What position did he start? I started P4. Sainz takes the lead of this race. I really want Sainz to win. Not just because it will help out with the championship. It would also mean that we've had 6 different winners in the first 6 races, I believe. Unless, no, Charles Leclerc... No, yeah, Charles Leclerc did win in Imola, sorry. No, that's a lie. Charles Leclerc has won twice. But we would have at least 5 different winners this season. 5 different winners in 6 races. That's still pretty crazy. Sainz, if he wins today. People who have won a race. Leclerc's won 2, Yuki's won 1, I've won 1, and Max has won 1.
We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details.
What are they saying? Let's have a little look. Tyres are dropping off. Oh, God. A bit of tyre drop off. I think hard's on lap 13. I mean, it's not a bad shout, but I think in terms of the degrading, I don't know. What do you reckon, chat? One in the chat if you think we should do a 2-stop. Sorry, one in the chat if you think we should stick to the 1-stop. 2 in the chat if you think we should do a 2-stop. 1 in the chat if you think we should stick with the 1-stop strategy that we're doing right now. 2 in the chat if you think we should make the switch and go to the 2-stop strategy.
Okay, gap to the car.
What do you reckon?
2.8
1 in the chat to
seconds.
stay on the 1-stop. 2 in the chat to go to the 2. Tyre wear does mean that we will get to the end on this 1-stop. So it is okay. But we are struggling. TikTok are all saying 2s. You want the 2-stop strategy over on TikTok. You like the 2-stop. Twitch and YouTube are more saying 1s. There's more people just spamming though. I think TikTok's got the more different viewers. And a lot of them are saying 2. Whereas there's not that many chatting here on Twitch and on YouTube. I mean, it's just Mr. Joyce and Shannon Bullock that are my race strategies on YouTube at the moment. A few 1s on TikTok, but it's mainly 2s. We are dropping off now into the clutches of Pierce and those others. And you know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to take the extra pit stop. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it now. What's that noise outside? I don't know what that noise is. Right, come on. Go, go, go.
Right, let's go. Come on.
I know it's a risk.
Perfect job from
I know
you.
those of you who are on
Delighted with
Twitch and on YouTube are like, what are you doing? But there was a lot more on TikTok that said, go for it. Why don't you
that.
restart
You only
again?
have to stop
Why
once
would we?
now. 1 stop left.
Pointless. Right. We've got the battery, let's go. I kept on the pit limiter just a little bit too long there, I think. But now we've got clean air. This should get me back in a fight. 23 laps on mediums. Yes, I'm doing a 2-stopper now. I'm committing to it. I'm committing to the 2-stop. 8 laps on those.
Don't forget, you got
23
more
laps
control than ever over your
means
AIS mode, so play around
that
with
we
them
would
in your
do-
LFD.
I'm going to do 11 laps here and then 12 laps later on. That's what we're going to do. And if there's a safety car, we better hope that it helps us and not them. But we will be faster than the AI now. Because they've got tyre wear, we don't. We've got a lot of clean air. We've got it in hot lap mode. So whilst they are out on track and haven't boxed yet, we're going to utilise the clean air.
Into your true position. They haven't pitted yet.
Yeah, exactly.
so
They
don't
have not
waste
pitted
time
yet. Exactly.
fighting. Bring your tyres in gently and let's go.
Bring your
for it.
tyres in gently. I just put it in hot lap and I'm going for it. How's my day going? It's going good. Low wrong strategy. Maybe. But we're gambling on the race win. And maybe we're going to lose out on P4 because of that. But I don't think we will. I think we will still finish this race P4 on a 2-stop strategy. I think we had enough of a gap to those guys behind. But if it can give me a chance, of the race win, you've got to go for it, chat. You've got to go for it. I don't care about settling. I'm not here to settle for P4. I'm not here to drive around and chill for P4, okay? I'm here to go for the risky strategies. I'm here to try and win. And that's what I'm going to do. I just want to win. Anything else is a loss. If you're second, you're the first loser. And so that's why we're going to be pushing now. We're catching up already to Isaac Hadjar. Of course, they're in the RB. So they are slower anyway. We're purple in the middle sector, and that's what it's going to be like right now. Purple after purple. Charles Leclerc has got a huge lead on everybody else. That Ferrari and Leclerc combination is just working so well for them right now. Maybe we'll join Ferrari in the future. Who knows? Who knows? Pick up a little bit of dirty air. Off Isaac Hadjar. Behrman's in the box. He's going for an early pit stop as well. RB looks so good. We've changed it to blue, so I don't know if you know that and you like the blue version that we've done. I might change it back to white. I don't know. Thank you very much for the rose, Sean. Do I think we will get a podium? I think we will fight for a podium. I don't know whether we will get it, but I believe but we are pushing for the race win. That's what we're trying to go for.
Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Soft
Right, get out of the
tyres
way,
on the car
Hadjar.
behind.
There we go, burn the battery, I want him. Going on the grass. He just turned into me. He just turned in like I wasn't there. What is he doing? Max is out of this race. You're not even working for the RB team anymore. That was crazy. Okay. I gotta get these moves done. I can't sit and wait behind Isaac Hadjar. We have to go. We have to get a move on. We have to go. We lost a little bit of time there, in all fairness, behind him. Even then, even though I feel like we got the overtake done quite quickly, the dirty air would have cost us. Let's keep on going. How is Bro P20? Are you on 500% AI? Have you heard of a pit stop pro? In Formula 1, you do pit stops. We've done a pit stop. You lose positions to gain positions. It's called strategy. And that's what we're going to try and do. What steering wheel are you using? A Fanatec CSL DD Plus. You're in Season 3, yes. We are in Season 3 of our career mode. Put them in the Alpha Tower. Nah, to be fair, Toro Rosso have always had banging liveries throughout the year. Ever since they started, they have always had amazing liveries. The Alpha Tauri liveries, and maybe you'll disagree with me on this one, but they were the worst of the bunch, and they weren't even good. I did not like them. The Alpha Tauri liveries were bad. I'm so glad that they got rid of them. And went back to good liveries again. Well, I do miss the painted ball on the back from the Toro Rosso days. That was really nice. Although this year's Toro Rosso / VCarb is really, really nice, and I do like it. Are we close enough for DRS? I don't think so. Once again, just missing out on DRS. On Lawson, yep, no DRS, but we will get slipstream on him. We will slipstream on Liam Lawson. I'm going to put it into medium, and it's purple once again, as Carlos Sainz has actually re-overtaken Charles Leclerc. Despite me thinking Leclerc had a massive gap, maybe that wasn't actually the case. Sainz is back ahead of him. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Can we get past him here? Big lunge on Lawson. Yep, there we go. Has to be done, chat. I have to be aggressive with these overtakes.
Let's try and climb up the order if we can. We're setting you a new target. Push, push.
Perfect. Achieve 16th position. Easy. Easy. Do I support a football team? Yes. I used to live on the South Coast, so I'm a Portsmouth fan. Listen, okay. I started supporting them when they were in the Prem, and they didn't have a lot of financial difficulties. We've been through tough times. Old Toro Rosso liveries were so good, exactly. Rare Hayden L. Nah. Alpha Tauri suck. I'm sorry, Alpha Tauri suck. Terrible liveries. They're just boring. Boring white and a sort of navy blue. Nah, terrible. Terrible. I weren't even in a good shape. The V-Carb this year, yes. The sugar-free Red Bull, amazing. So they ran. And then the painted ball they used to have, amazing. Piastri in the box, there we go. Good game. Who do you think will win the career series? What, the iRacing one tonight? I think one of those iRacing pros. They're not an actual pro, but they do it a lot more. Like it's their main game. I think someone who plays iRacing religiously will win tonight. If Alex Gillen wins tonight, they're all in the mud. I'm sorry. They're all in the mud. Imagine the F1 lot get like a 1, 2, 3. All those who are religiously F1 25 players. That would be an L for the iRacing community. I'm sorry, it would be. We try to beat Fabio's not racing tonight. I don't think Fabio's going to race. I said the other day, Fabio will do 4 races maximum. Because there's car and track combinations that he'll be like, nah, I don't like it. Oh my god, that's a Twitch. That was horrible. Yeah, there's going to be car combinations that he just doesn't want to do. Like, he doesn't like an engine with noise. If it has a little bit of noise in it, no, doesn't want to drive it.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your
Just
overtake.
L after L from Fabio. Doesn't want V8s back. Like, what is he saying? What is he on? Didn't I start 4th? Yes, I did. I've made a pit stop. They haven't. I have made a pit stop in this race. The AI have not. Come on, come on, come on. Get out of the dirty air. Can we pounce on Colapinto? I don't want to be stuck in any trains. Cannot be stuck in any trains, chat. I have to get through. It's a lot of dirty air around here.
Mate, that brings you up a place.
It is difficult to overtake around the outside of Antonelli. Not quite. Up the inside here if we can, like we did on Hadjar. As long as he doesn't turn in on me. Yeah, there we go. Got him. Nice. Nice. This is where it's going to get a bit tricky now. Being in this traffic. But we do need to get a move on. Any big sends that we can do. Just like that. Look at that. So much better grip than Nico Hulkenberg. And Esteban Ocon. And Bortoletto. But we don't really have the straight line speed. Okay, AI in the box now, chat. AI making their pit stops now.
George is in the pit.
Well, at least it's just George Russell has. Oh, a bit of gravel. Go, 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 go. All the battery, everything we've got. Where's Carlos Sainz? Where's Charles Leclerc? They're there. Those two are fighting. We're going to go to the left. Around the outside of Ocon and of Leclerc. Oh, there's contact between the three of us, but we've got it. And we're back in the fight with the leaders. The undercut has at least put us in the fight with the leaders. I don't know whether it's going to keep us there, chat. Because these guys are strong. They've got great pace. And Leclerc's not going to like that, especially from his own teammate, who's not going to let him through. He's not going to make it easy. And that could just cost Leclerc the race win here in Spain. I don't know if any of them picked up any damage from that 3-wide incident. I thought I was clear. I thought it was only 2. But maybe not. Right, into hot lap mode. Let's try and keep up with Carlos Sainz and see if we can go for an overtake here. He's on the hard tyres. He's going to the end of this race. We, of course, still have to make a pit stop. But if we can get pulled along by Carlos Sainz in this race, we get away from the likes of George Russell, etc.
Ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres.
Yeah, copy, copy, copy.
Hard compound.
Right, go, go, go. Use the slipstream. Tsunoda into the box. Let's go into medium. Let's save the battery. Let's even go into none. Just waiting behind Carlos Sainz. And then it's going to be our big old slog to catch up to a lot of these drivers with the 2-stop strategy. I don't know whether it's going to be going for the win. I don't know whether that's going to be possible. I don't think it is. But we'll still try. I think there's definitely... Top 4 is easily on. But we just had to try something different. We were dropping away on the softs. We had to attempt something different in this race. I think even if, like, you can see how many laps we did on an undercut here. If we did more, or we did less, sorry, and went to hards, we wouldn't have been in a good place either, so. I know a lot of you are saying RL, 2-stop L. We just had to do it. That's what we had to commit to. We were dropping back. Medium hard was probably the better strategy call. Still with him here. That's good. Right, hot lap. We'll try and stay with Sainz for as long as possible, chat. AJ, Noah, thank you very much for the follows. If you're on around here, chat, do hit that follow button. We are live 5 days a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. If you hit that follow button, you never have to miss a live stream from us with our F1 25 career mode. Creator Series F1, Creator Series iRacing. We'll be doing a lot, so make sure you hit that follow button if you haven't yet done so. If you're watching on TikTok or on YouTube, you'll get more content as well. I'm getting back into the rhythm of posting daily TikToks, YouTube Shorts, and I will have YouTube videos going up next week. We'll be starting, so you can look forward to that starting up again. Yo, what's up? Welcome to Spud Mania. Still sticking with Carlos Sainz. This is good. As he drags us away from Charles Leclerc in this race. Just got to stick with him. We were boxing, what lap was it? We boxed lap 9. We want to do 11 laps. So we want to box lap 21, I think. And that means we'll do, yeah, lap 21. Lap 21. Whoa! We've just gone fastest. Wow, okay, we still got some life in the old dog yet. 39% on the tyres. He says that, and then he locks up the rears. How the hell did that just happen? Let's push, chat. Let's push into hot lap mode. Let's go. Everything we've got to try and get back to Carlos Sainz. On these older tyres. Don't celebrate fastest laps, chat. It bites you back. That was instant karma. Instant karma. Have I won today? Yes, we won in Monaco. We did win the Monaco Grand Prix. 1.4. Come on, come on, come on. 1.5. I don't think it's going to happen unless we're really good in the final sector. Are we really good in the final sector? I don't think so. .3, we're good. We're just not good enough. Yeah, we're just not good enough there in the final sector. Okay, okay. It's 1.4 though.
Okay, the pit window's open.
He's faster than me in the straights.
Box this lap.
But we are boxing this lap. So, that's fine with me. I don't think we need to go to hard tyres. I think mediums are fine. Behrman's definitely boxing again. He's 17 seconds behind us, chat. So, I think we're going to come out in P5. Or somewhere like that. Behrman's doing a great job of holding everybody up on those soft tyres because he boxed so early. He also did the undercut with me. And Pierce has only just got past him. Nice purple lap to serious yellow lap. Exactly. Mike Tyson box. Nice. Right there, but that's okay. Right. Yeah, let's box this lap. Let's box this lap. We're out of DRS anyway, so we're just wasting time. The longer we stay out, the tyres maybe could get to the end, but I don't think so. We're about halfway through our stint. If we were to go, no, they definitely wouldn't get to the end. They'd be about 80%, so it is wiser to box.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Let's box, let's box, let's box. I was a little bit worried there, like, it was a bit too hot. Into the pit lane. Box, box. Okay, perfect. New set of tyres going on the car. Let's go. You have the biggest
Okay,
flex.
off we go. Back into
Nick
the race.
Flies, drop me a
That was
follow. Yeah, that's the
fantastic
worst
stop.
flex.
Faster than we
You
were
don't want that.
expecting.
How are you saving them when you lose the rear? Listen, we're not saving
That's our
tyres.
last stop. No more scheduled
Look at that. We're going to come out
Let's go.
P10. We're going to have better tyres than all of these lot. And now we're going to work our way back through the field with better tyres, the tyre offset, and we're definitely going to get P4 in this race. If we can get anything extra, that'd be great.
Okay,
But it's
mate,
good to
and that's
know
doing behind. It is critical
that
for our
regardless
race that we keep them behind, please.
of the two-stopper, we were going to finish P4 anyway. If we did the one-stopper, I was guaranteed a P4. I was dropping back. It was maybe even going to be less than that, to be fair. Just because of how much we dropped back. We would have come out behind the Behrman train. So the two-stopper, so far, at least for what we've got underneath ourselves, is definitely the better strategy. But we do need to make these overtakes quickly and utilise whilst these tyres are still good. Come on, can we get on the left? Can we get the traction? No, not quite. Up and under. Not quite again. Not quite. Bit dirty air through here. I think that's Behrman into the box. Is it Behrman? Yeah, it is. Use some battery down here. We don't really have the straight line speed on the AI. But Piastri will go defensive. We'll go around the outside here. Nice and easy. And there we go. There we go. That's past Piastri. That's what we like to see. Can we do a similar overtake on Behrman that we've done... sorry, on Gasly that we've done on the likes of... I don't know. He's going very defensive, so fine. We'll go around the outside, mate.
Focus on the driving.
I'll happily go around the outside. Inside, outside, I don't care where I go. I can make an overtake. Wherever you want me. Yuki Tsunoda up next in the Red Bull. Let's see if we can get past them. Softs only last about 8 to 10 laps. Yeah, softs weren't good. Softs were not a good tyre, especially for the start of the race. I think maybe if we did medium hard, it could have been a better strategy. Medium hard would have been a better strategy, I think. If we tried the one stopper. I will close up to Yuki Tsunoda here. Can we go an up and under once again, just like we tried on Oscar? Oh, he's tentative. He's unsure of where we are. We're on the outside of Yuki Tsunoda here. Going the long way round. He holds it, but you know what? That's fine. Why? Because I'm going to get DRS. He would have just got straight back past me anyway. So we'll take the DRS on Yuki Tsunoda. We'll put it into hot lap. He'll drive away slightly on traction, but we have less drag. And there we go. Very, very simple overtake on the Red Bull driver to move ourselves up into 7th position in this race. George Russell and Lando Norris are up next, and then it is Joshua Pierce up the road. I don't think I'm going to catch up to Albon, but we'll see on the drop-off on those tyres. Those tyres drop off massively. Then who knows, chat? Maybe we have a chance. Low-key fangirling over Nick Flies. Hey, do you know what? There's someone for everyone. I do love Nick Flies. I'm not going to lie. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. I take the mick out of him a lot. He takes the mick out of me. Oh, we love each other. Right, let's see what we can do. Chat, can we get onto the podium? It's going to be tough, but can we get onto the podium? 1 in the chat if you believe that we can. 2 in the chat if you don't. 1 in the chat if you believe that we can get a podium. 2 if you do not. Can we do it? Hunting down this podium. We're on better tyres than all the cars ahead of me. Let's see what we can do. Another fastest lap. There's a lot of 1s. There's a few 2s. Let's see. Podium, podium, podium. Let's go. God, they brake so early into that corner. I was hoping I could burn the battery, but yeah, I can. I can. We can. Can we go for it here? On Lando Norris, late on the brakes. Oh, we stick our nose in. And we do. There we go. Oh, he could have very easily chopped us off there. That was risky, but we got to be. Right, team orders, come on. Let's Hayden through. Hayden is faster than you. Can you tell us that you've understood the message? Hayden is faster than you, George. And then Pierce is only 2 seconds up the road. And then what's the gap to Albon? It's going to be a big gap to catch up. Nice and easy around George if we can. Nope, not there. Come on. Hayden is faster than you. Get out of the way. It's fine. We're going to get DRS. And then we go into hot lap mode. And we catch up to Joshua Pierce. Hot lap mode engaged. And away we go. DRS as well. Sorry, Hayden, but it seems like George's radio is broken. Yeah, it's always broken. Out of the way, George. You didn't even know I was there then. Right, there we go. We're free. 12 seconds to Alex Albon. We're going to see how much we're going to be catching up per lap. It's less than 10 laps to the end of this race. So we've got to make sure we're on it, chat. We've got to make sure that we're on it if we want any chance of this race win. Thank you very much for the follows, guys. If you are new around here, watching the channel for the first time, if you're watching on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, or on Kick, make sure you hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube or TikTok, hit the likes on the live as well. It really does help out the live stream, pushes it to more people. So I do really appreciate it. If you can, hit that like button. Thank you very much to AJ Price, to Jewel, and to Lewis for following on the stream. And let's try and take home another podium in this career mode. As long as Charles Leclerc doesn't win the race, he'll only gain a few points on us. We gained 13 on him earlier. I think as it stands right now, we overall, over the 2 races we've done today, we've gained more points on him. We're going to catch up to Pierce using the DRS, using hot lap mode. 11.9 seconds. That's the gap to Alex Albon. We're going to get Pierce through turn 3, I reckon. As long as we get out of that dirty air. Go, go, go. Burn the battery. Burn the battery. I can't lunge it. I'm too far back. Too far back on him. But I can maybe switch the up and under.
We're starting to catch the car
Inside.
but we need to look after the
No.
tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Oh, dilly-dallying. This is too long. Do a session with VR. I'm good. I don't like the VR on this game. It's not very good. At least the one time that I did use it. It wasn't very good. Plus, I don't have a VR headset. I'm not going to buy one just for one session. Oh, that's over the curb. No chance of the podium now. We're getting held up way too long. But who knows what our pace is like when we get unleashed. We will get DRS on the main straight. We will get him there. So let's wait our turn. Let's wait for the DRS now. Pierce very quick in that Apex GP car. Go, 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 go. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh, look at the speed they've got. Let's burn the battery. Get the overtake done. Is he going to get offensive? No, doesn't even bother. Doesn't even bother. No need to try it. And that's 11.5 seconds, the gap to Albon. I mean, Albon potentially catching up to Charles Leclerc. It could be a 1-2 for Williams. We could be maybe, actually, catching up to Charles Leclerc in this race. And if they fight, that's only going to help me. That's only going to benefit me. So let's keep pushing, chat. How many laps remaining in this race? 6. 6 laps to go. We need a lot of time. A lot of time to find. Been on those hard tyres for a while. 11.4 is the gap. If they start fighting, we have a chance. We have a chance. Hey, I'd like to join Apex GP, but I'd like to mod them and change them to Cadillac. Look, I'd like to do my team career mode, but only if I can drive as myself, which you can't do. So that is sad. Right, come on. It's not flat round here still. 11 seconds is the gap. We did have a little bit of traffic. What we're doing at 12.7. Driver in front. Driver in front.
Albon ahead. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 11.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. And the time last lap, 1:13.7. Good job.
Okay, so we're 1
Gaining by a
second.
full second a lap at the
Yeah,
moment.
1 second. That's not enough, though. That's not enough. But he is catching up to Charles Leclerc. So Charles is slower than Albon, I'd say. Who's first right now? Carlos Sainz is winning this race. Carlos Sainz is winning this race right now. As we're trying to catch up to Alexander Albon and Charles Leclerc. Come on, you two. I want you two to start fighting. If you two start fighting, I've got a chance. Sainz has won this race. That's good for Williams. Albon wants that P2. They want a 1-2. They want their first 1-2. 10.4 is the gap now. Nicely done through there. Nicely done. 10.3. Come on, you're nearly in DRS, Albon. You're nearly in DRS. Who is going to finish P2 in this race, chat? 1 in the chat if you think it's going to be Alexander Albon. 2 in the chat if you think it's going to be Charles Leclerc. 1 in the chat if you think Alex Albon is going to make it a Williams 1-2. 2 in the chat if you think Charles Leclerc is going to hold on to it. I mean, 3 in the chat if you think by some miracle we're going to get it. We need a miracle now at this stage, though. 10.4 the gap. It's not really closing in too much now. We kind of utilise our medium tyres to get back into P4. I know some of you going, see, I told you the one-stopper was the better strategy. We were dead on the one-stopper. We were dropping like a fly. We were going to get overtaken by Joshua Pierce and that lot.
Gap ahead, please.
So the one-stopper wasn't going to work for us. We had to commit to the 2, and I think it was the better call. It's given us more chance of this P4. And he's in the DRS range now. Oh, they're fighting. They're going to be fighting in the final few laps of this chat. They're going to be fighting.
So we're leading our teammate
Listen,
by
no. I didn't
8.9
choose the wrong
seconds.
tyre. I gave you guys the option. You chose the softs. You lot said the softs was better. Not me. 10 seconds per lap. I mean, unless, of course, unless they hold each other up a lot. Who knows what can happen? The gap is 3 seconds. They go side by side for a whole lap. Then, that's a lot of holding each other up. He's in the DRS range now. Albon can get it. It's so close. Come on, Albon. Come on. You're so close, buddy. You're so close. You can do that Williams 1-2. You can do that Williams 1-2. Come on, Alex. Come on. A Williams 1-2. We took it away from them in Monaco. It should have happened in Monaco. And if Alex does get Leclerc, Leclerc only gains 3 points in me in the championship in this race, which in all fairness I'll take. We haven't had the car with the tyre wear to fight for the race win here. I mean, the car is just a little bit off. Alex has got him. He's done it. He's ahead, but he's got to hold on. He's got to drop Leclerc out of his DRS. He has to drop Leclerc out of the DRS now, if he has any chance of holding on to it. Because Leclerc in that DRS could come straight back at him. Come on, Albon. Come on, you got this, buddy. You got this. A Williams 1-2. Who would have thought this, chat? Who would have thought this? 2 laps to go in this race. 1.5 really for them. And I think he's extended the gap. It's almost at 1 second. We've got a little helping of DRS through here. We're actually quicker than Leclerc, which is crazy. That time is dropping to Leclerc. And he is now out of DRS range, chat. I think Albon's going to do it. I think Alex Albon is going to do it, chat. I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to hold on. It's so close on the DRS. Leclerc might just snag a little bit of DRS. I don't know. It's so close, chat. Did he get it? Did he get it? I don't think he's close enough, even if he did get it. And he's not close enough. Alex Albon, one more lap.
Okay, final lap. Let's go.
One more lap to hold on for a Williams 1-2 in Season 3 of this career mode. It's the team I said I wanted to go to. And maybe that is the right call. Maybe we say goodbye to Ferrari. They are interested. Me and Leclerc would be one hell of a team. But are
Okay, so
Ferrari
gap to
dropping
the
off?
car ahead,
And Williams
9.6
shooting up.
seconds.
Is the potential of Williams much better than the disappointment of Ferrari? Everybody wants to win in Ferrari. Everybody wants to win in red. But will it be enough? It's very close to this championship. I mean, it just fluctuates from round to round. It's going to be Carlos Sainz who will win the Spanish Grand Prix. He wins his home Grand Prix for the first time in a Williams. And it is going to be, we're going to have to wait for it, but it is coming. And it is Alexander Albon who makes it a 1-2 for the team. With Charles Leclerc taking the podium, gaining 3 points on me. We went for the 2-stopper. It was good enough for a P4. It's a strong result. Very happy with that at the end of the day. Still some really good points. And the consistency is what matters. The consistency is what is going to matter at the end of the season. Of course, the disappointment of Imola with the engine failure could be what costs us at the end of the season. But in terms of consistency, we also need a few race wins here and there. We've only got one so far this season. We need a few more. Charles Leclerc, though, finishing P3. Look at the Williams dominance. Sainz from P2, Albon from P5, both finishing a 1-2. Williams is quick. As for the Alpine, they're kind of in the mud at the moment. Even though they're the quickest car in the game, they are struggling. Would have still been P4 on either strat. I don't know. I think I would have dropped off. I had those drivers on my heels, and we had to box early. Like, we would have had to stay out another, like, 6 laps on those soft tyres. Maybe 6, maybe 5 laps. 5 laps on those soft tyres. Leclerc, someone say my name. I'm in P3. Leclerc is in P3. Oh, no, thank you very much for the follow. Matoad, thank you for the follow as well. In the standings, though, we are now 19 points away from Charles Leclerc. That's only 1 win away. Carlos Sainz is now in the fight. 23 points away as well. All it takes is a bad result for Charles Leclerc. And there's a lot of other drivers who get back in this championship fight. So it could be very interesting. Should have done hards and mediums. Should have done mediums and hards. Undercut is always so much better around here. The overcut, you just struggle. Yeah, you have the tyre offset if you do the mediums. But around Spain, if you don't have a massive tyre offset to the cars ahead, it is really difficult to overtake because of the dirty air through the fast corners. The AI don't struggle with that. They don't get dirty air. So they don't struggle with that. We do. Constructors-wise, though, still 3 points ahead now of Williams and Ferrari. Albon and Sainz doing a really good job. George scored some points for us today, but he is struggling. He is still up there in the championship, but it's very close between the 3 teams. Very close right now. It's such high diff normal for us in the game. It's what I've seen as the meta. I don't make setups, so I just take what's given to me. We are behind Charles Leclerc, our rival. He's on 95 points. We're on 76. So we need to try and catch up to that. Our rating has improved to 89. We're ahead of George Russell on the recognition just about. All of those improved, so we're happy with that too. Because Hayden is a W driver. Can you sack Russell? We can't, because we're not the team manager. Do we get another secret meeting with Ferrari? I mean, the way the Ferrari's going, I want to maybe try and hold out for Williams. What do you reckon, chat? 1 in the chat if you think we should try and go to Williams for next season. 2 in the chat if you think we should join Leclerc at Ferrari.
If you have a new rival.
What do you reckon?
1
to look at going to Williams. 2 to look at Ferrari. That's all
I
fine.
love working with you.
R&D wise, we're working on the chassis. We should get maybe another upgrade for the chassis, to be fair. Can we unlock that? Yes, we can. Engine cover. So we've got 2 upgrades for the chassis. That, if as we look at it, is the weakest part of the car. If we were so down on the chassis, we need to get that one up. And if we do those upgrades, we will move up to about midway stage. But we are still a little bit down on that one. The fuel efficiency is actually really, really cheap there. We don't necessarily need it too much. We're not too worried about it. The aerodynamics as well. We're pretty good on aero. You don't just reject Ferrari. I mean, that's true. I do want to win in red. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's going to wrap up for the championship for today for the career mode. Thank you all for watching. If you're watching over on YouTube, I'm going to send you over to Mr. Tom Bina, who I believe is live at the moment. So I'm going to send you all over there to Tom. We are the warm-up show. He is the main. This is the main one, so I'm going to send there. That's cool. On this one as well. Really good viewership on YouTube for the first one, and then for some reason it just dies for the second race. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Anyway, that's going to do for us today, YouTube. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye. I will see you later on for Creator Series iRacing. That's going to be happening at 6 p.m. UK time. I hope to see a lot of you there. Until then, have a good rest of your day. Goodbye, everyone. Bye, 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 bye. Goodbye, YouTube. Bye, 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 bye. Right, TikTok. I think we did pretty well on TikTok today, though. Good stream.